Another day finna head to this parole class.
How long you got?
Uh, to like September. I think I got 8 weeks left now.
Oh man, congratulations, man.
Oh, what on parole? Parole 3 years, but like I got 8 weeks in this class.
Congratulations, man. What's the first thing you gonna do when you get off parole?
Uh, shit. I don't know. Maybe smoke some weed. I don't know.
You for real?
Yeah, I don't smoke. I ain't smoked so goddamn long. I ain't smoked weed since I was like 17.
God damn. You been on papers this whole time?
Now, I quit on my own back then, man. I'm an asthmatic. I wanted to play football and shit.
Yeah.
I had moved to, I actually moved to Indiana, like right over on the state line. Like it's still that part of Indiana we still consider Chicago, like
Man, I'm
Gary,
I'm talk I'm
Hammond.
talk I'm talking about 2018, 19, 20, man.
2018, 19, 20. Man, I've been on parole. Uh, shit, I was on parole when I met you.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I caught a new charge, but I still was on papers.
Oh, they just ran it with your old case.
Yeah, I got an unsuccessful discharge, man. I had caught a charge. I was still fighting it. My parole ran over. They didn't violate me because I only had like a couple weeks left on it, and they had they gave me an unsuccessful discharge. Then I sat down for that. Yeah, I sat down for that. What I do? Three years, 6 months on a 10 for selling weed. Got caught with 37 pounds, and now I got a W-2 for selling weed.
Come on, man.
Yeah, for sure. Like, like that's on my credit report now. It says
Said
I am a bud
you
tender.
said 37 pounds?
Yeah.
God damn, man. What the hell was going on, man?
Somebody tried it, and I ended up it was a gunfight in the parking lot. I got hit. A young man lost his life, and I played. Hey, help me. You know what I'm saying? So being in front of the spot or whatever, like they went in that motherfucker. They went in that motherfucker, man. They charged the shit in the crib.
This was in Houston?
Yep, Greens Point.
God damn.
Yeah, man, I've been hustling in Houston for years, bro. I came down here to go to college. I got stabbed in the neck, and I never went back. I was mad at the world, mad at God, and I became a full-fledged criminal.
You said you got shot?
I got stabbed first, but I got shot before, yeah, for sure.
Oh, you ain't get stabbed. You ain't get shot in Houston.
Yeah, I got shot in Houston.
What year this was?
This was 2015, March
Oh,
2015.
this was all during that same case?
That led into it. That was part of the case. I ended up catching like 7 charges because I caught some more on bond. They indicted me. Like I ended up catching a charge at the you know how they do the U-turn shit at AirTex.
Yeah.
I never take that fucking U-turn, man. But I was making a move and I did it at the last minute. I wasn't even supposed to be at the crib. I went to go make a move for a guy. He spent a lot of money or whatever. He wanted to grab two. You know what I'm saying? Just enough to hold him over for the weekend. And I go make the move.
Look like my boy froze up on us. My boy froze up. Shake back, nigga. Shake back. I hope everybody doing well. Hope everybody having a great day. Like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. It is almost the goddamn weekend. Y'all know how we do it, man. Y'all know how we do this. It is almost the weekend. Uh, tell the people to tell the people to tell the people, because it is going down. Powerful bills only. Let me send a link out. I'm about to drop the link in the chat for y'all. It is going down. All right, let me put this up. All right, all right. Let me get the people up in here. Just a little baby mama drama. And then should have wore a condom. Super shiny in the honey. Roller coaster that time body. They call me drop top body. Pull up hopscotch body. Niggas know how I poppy. All right, let me get my TV on. Just a little pseudo shiny. Hey, somebody need to tell Earl Spence it's time to retire, gang. It's time to retire. Earl Spence, it's that time, gang. I know you know what I'm saying, you fighting for your legacy. I know you fighting, you know what I'm saying, to keep adding dubs to your column, but trust me, gang. Trust me, gang. Your kids, you don't want to put out all that bad tape. You know what I'm saying? Your kids seeing all that bad tape. You 20 years from now, uh, watching that bad tape. You don't want to have all that bad tape out there. So Earl Spence Jr., I think you need to retire, gang. I'm just being honest, Earl Spence. I think you need to retire. Uh, and if he got homeboys, you know what I'm saying, his homies need to be letting him know this also. Earl Spence needs to retire. You know what I'm saying? That's just a fact. No, no homie should be telling Earl Spence, "Oh nah, we're gonna get our get back. Oh nah, we about to get our get back." How my camera look, man? This is my first time using my what is this called? This is my first time using the Insta 360 link. My first time using it. I think this year. I think this is my first time using it this year. I had got it in December last year. But yeah, y'all let me know how they look, man. Y'all let me know. Are we crispy? Is everything crispy? All right, let's get it rocking. I sent the link out to the game. Let's get everybody up in here. Drop that link in it. Let me see. Drop the link in it. Yes, sir. The link is in the chatty. The link is in the chat ski. Yes, sir. Ski. All right, man. Powerful Bills Only TV show. Y'all know how we do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, share, and subscribe. Get everything you need to succeed for the next 3-4 hours, because it is about to go down. I got a doobie that should last me, you know what I'm saying, the next hour. You know what I'm saying? Until it's time to get back right. But yeah, how was y'all day? Let me know in the chat. Y'all ready for the weekend? Is y'all ready for the weekend? You know what I'm saying? What is coming up? Y'all let me know. What is it? Anything that we need to discuss? Is there anything that we need to chop it up about? Y'all just let me know, and we gonna get it out the way. We ain't gonna play no games with it. We ain't gonna do no names with it. We ain't gonna do no things with it. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep it all the way 100. All right, let me pull this up. All right, pull this up. Look at this shit. All right, gang. So as we see, the play is still being. They still running plays around us. They still trying to make us think that it's not what it was. Look, this is Fox News. This is Fox News. Nolan Wells mystery deepens as email indicates teen drank heavily before vanishing. So you telling me a black team with all white teams and the black team was the only one drinking heavily? Are we dumb? Hold on. God damn. Did we just do they want us to be slow, gang? Is that what this comes down to? Is that what this comes down to? If you went to a white high school, you know how white people party. You know they have beers at 16, 15-year-old parties. Why we playing this game? You know they playing beer pong at 17, 18, pro. Look, we good. We good on all that, Queen. But yeah, Nolan Wells' mystery deepens as email indicates teen drank heavily before vanishing. So you telling me a black dude on a trip full of white people and he the only one that was drinking heavily? We don't even drink like that as a people. Why are we playing this goddamn game? They want to make Nolan, oh, he got drunk and something happened. He got drunk and something happened to him. The mystery death of 18-year-old Nolan Wells has taken another turn after a newly obtained document listed the missing teen's alcohol intake as heavy as authorities searched for him on Horn Island over the 4th of July weekend. The document, a July 5th Mississippi Department of Marine Resources Marine Patrol email obtained by Fox News Digital, was sent to the U.S. Coast Guard as authorities searched for Wells. Along with his physical description and last known location, the email lists alcohol intake heavy, but does not identify the source of that information. So why is Fox News identifying the source of that information? Wells disappeared while on a boat trip to Horn Island with friends. An extensive multi-agency search ended July 6th when his body was discovered. All right, so they found his body, 2 days later? Document fifth. So look at this. Along with his physical description and last known location, the email lists alcohol intake heavy, but does not identify the source of that information. So you telling me them white boys alcohol wasn't heavy? Telling me them white boys wasn't drinking like that? Who think you fooling? Who think you fooling? The hell is we doing here? The hell do you mean his goddamn alcohol intake was heavy? He was with a bunch of white people. Of course they gonna give him a couple of beers, and you gonna when in Rome do as the Romans. God damn it! But we didn't think they was gonna do my boy like this. And look at this. Wells disappeared while on a boating trip to Horn Island with friends. He didn't disappear. He didn't disappear. Fox News. The 911 call I played yesterday, they were saying, is Nolan dead? Check on his chest. Is he breathing? Why are we playing? How did he disappear? How did Wells disappear? How did Wells disappear when the friends called 911 to help them, saying that their boat was sinking? They in the background saying, check Nolan's chest. Then the operator asked, is any adults or kids on the boat? Damn white boy say, oh no, ain't no kids on the boat. So she say, brother, I asked you 2 questions. Are there kids or adults? Is anybody over 18 since there's no kids? Yes, we all 18. Then he ain't even know how many friends was with him. He didn't already counted Nolan Wells dead. He didn't know how many friends was on the boat. Well, it's really 6, but I'm going to say 5 because one of them not alive. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? Wells did not disappear, gang. Something happened to him. Something happened to him. Why when we talk about this autopsy, this independent autopsy, it came back as what? Undetermined, pending investigation. So why was his throat and his lungs not with his body for the private autopsy? Why was Nolan Wells' throat and lungs not with his body for the autopsy? Yeah, we got more questions than answers, but I can tell you what, they might be kids, but hey man, look at this. During the July 22nd news conference, civil rights attorney Ben Crump said an area of red discoloration was found on the back of Wells' head, but said Dr. Roger Mitchell, who performed the independent autopsy, could not determine the cause or manner of death. Look at this, man. Look at this. Okay, we got Nancy Grace. Nancy Grace been on the right side of history the past 3, 4, 5 years. She pointed to what she described. Hold up. She pointed to what she described as deep red tissue beneath the skin at the back of Wells' head and said the independent pathologist did not receive Wells' lungs or throat when conducting the second autopsy. Grace also questioned whether those findings could be significant, but emphasized that she did not know what caused Wells' death and noted that there are many accidental possibilities. That's with if it was a white boy with all his black friends, it wouldn't be no accidental possibilities. See, look. Somebody gotta keep it real, and that's why Super Wavy is here. You know what I'm saying? Somebody gotta keep it real, and that's why Super Wavy is here. She pointed to what she described as deep red tissue beneath the skin at the back of Wells' head. Hold up. So you telling me the original state's medical examiner or pathologist didn't see this red discoloration on the back of his head, but the family had to hire an independent pathologist and he found out that Nolan Wells had bruises behind his head? Huh? And the independent pathologist can't determine what's the cause of death because the throat and the lungs are missing? Huh? I know for one thing, for us to decide if Nolan Wells drowned, we would need his lungs, right? Right, guys? We would need his lungs, right? Lungs would show insurmountable pressure of water, show overflow of water, waterlog, what they call it. But when the lungs and the throat is missing, for the second, the autopsy that the family did, you might as well kept the body. You might as well kept him. and say, no independent autopsy is allowed because we trying to pull a sheet over your eyes, nigga. We saying it's an accidental death. Nah, gang. Nah, gang. There's no reason he should have deep red tissue on the back of his head. There's no reason for that. There's no reason for y'all to take out his lungs and his throat. Like the family didn't have questions. Like the family wouldn't, you know what I'm saying, trying to understand what happened. So it's gonna be more to come out, gang. It's gonna be more to come out, gang. Just know it's gonna be more to come out. All right. There is deep red subcutaneous tissue on the back of Wells' head. Gray said, adding that the discoloration was localized rather than consistent with postmortem blood pooling. I don't know. There are many accidental possibilities. Come on, we ain't doing no accidental nothing. We ain't accidental nothing over here. We ain't doing no accidental nothing. Why is his lungs and his throat not a part of his goddamn body anymore when the family want to do an autopsy? G, what's good? Uncle Tahuti, what's good? You gotta unmute your mic, G. See, my damn nerves is running bad because Nancy Grace, you raised the right questions. You said the right things until we got to the end. There's so many accidental deaths and possibilities. This could be an accidental presumption. You just saying that because you white. If you was black, you would be throwing shoes at the wall. You'll be pissing off on everybody. What are we doing here? So yeah, I understand. As black people, our goal is to get rich and move to the outskirts. I understand. We got a thing on the north side where you're gonna stay in Greenspoint, you're gonna stay in Ella, you're gonna stay. Then you move up. Then you graduate. You graduate from Greenspoint to Ella. You graduate from Ella to Kirkendall. You graduate from Kirkendall to 1960. Once you hit 1960, there's no reason to go further. But some people go from 1960 to Spring, from Spring to the Woodlands, or from Spring to Tomball. You know what I'm saying? That's just, everything is about upgrading. Everything is about wanting what's best for our people. But if your kid is going to an all-white school, he's gonna make all-white friends. You can't stop that. If your kid is going to an all-white school, he gonna make all-white friends. So we gotta. So I don't know if maybe we gotta rethink our situation as a people. Maybe it shouldn't be keeping up with the Joneses. Maybe it shouldn't be get rich and move to the outskirts. Maybe it shouldn't be that. Because yes, you're right. You can die in the hood. Yes. You can die on the block. Yes. But if you getting rich to move to the suburbs, to give your son a better education, better chance to get a football scholarship, I understand that. But it's one crucial thing that's missing. And that's being around his people. When he not around his people, ain't nobody gonna understand him. Now you gotta be like Bronny James and date a white girl. Now you gotta get a white girl pregnant and marry a white girl because you thinking that's life. When in reality, you've been bottlenecked to Neanderthal land. When in reality, you've been bottlenecked to Neanderthal land. Let's keep it all the way 100. Keep it a buck. Let's keep it a 100. What are we doing here? So all of this for better opportunities and I'm gonna send my kid to school in the country. I'm gonna send my kid to school in the suburbs. Yes, it is a plus to that. But you also got to understand when your kid is going to these high school parties, these these white ninth, 10th graders, they playing beer pong and they pros at it. What that tell you? Drinking beer is nothing to them. Drinking beer and the effects of drinking beer to white people is nothing so much that they made a game out of it. We about to throw this ball into these cups. And if you miss the goddamn shot, you got to drink. So when you trying to take your kids to the suburbs and wanting best for your kids, sometimes wanting best for your kid is staying middle class. Staying where you okay, if the did some people from the school get scholarships? Did some people from the school get scholarships the year before, the last 3 years? That's what we should be worried about. Not I'm about to take him to this white school and he gonna be the best athlete. That works sometimes. But you can't predict the idle time for your child. You can't predict these house parties. You can't predict him being the only black motherfucker in the room. You can't predict none of this shit. So I think we need to come up with another situation. Some people say, "Hey man, we need to stop killing each other." That's true. That's true. That's true. We do need to love each other, you know what I'm saying, and start respecting black lives. We do need to start respecting black lives. You know what I'm saying? We do need to right our wrongs and see the bigger picture. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be honest with you. Until we get reparations, it's hard for me to trip. Until we get reparations, it's hard for me to look in the mirror. Cause this goddamn mirror was put in front of your face. You didn't walk and look in the mirror. Somebody put that mirror in front. Everything is being biologically engineered and socially engineered and all the it's all engineered. Everything we're going through is engineered. So we need to sit back, start appreciating each other, start loving each other. Not I'm gonna get some money and take my kid to a white school, take my kid to a suburb school. What happened with Nolan Wells? What's the homie name? Y'all put it in the chat. What's the homie name that died at the track meet? God damn, I forgot his name already. What's the homie name that died at the track meet? I forgot his goddamn name already. Somebody put it in the chat. But yeah, man, we gotta do better. We gotta do better. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam, Maki. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good, Jesse. How you feeling, brother? Talk black to me. You there, Jesse?
You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, brother. How you doing, brother? How was your day? Jesse. God damn, you have to go pray? Assalamu alaikum. Will be a lot of me.
Wa alaikum salam, Maki. How you doing?
I'm doing good, brother. How was your day?
Alhamdulillah, it's going well, man. I was supposed to have that the big job today, or the one that was going to Georgia, and when I pulled up, they're not quite ready, so we're gonna push it back till this weekend.
Overstood. Uh, Jesse, how you feel about is it getting hotter by the year? Are they fucking with the sky and the sun?
Yeah, brother, it definitely feels like it's getting hotter. I mean, well, you know what? 100 degrees out here. That's Texas for you, man. During the summer, so like I think there's been a few years where I've seen 100, like 111, 108. So it's 100 degrees out here right now. So it feels like it's getting hotter, but it's been this hot for a little while now. I will say like our it seems like our winter is shortening because I remember it used to get cold in October, and man, when I tell you this past October wasn't cold like that, man.
Hey Jesse, give me 2 minutes. Just keep going.
Yeah, this past October wasn't cold like that, man. So it's definitely getting hotter out here. It's getting hot out here in these streets. You know, your boy's in the building. He said he needs 2 minutes. It's gonna be 2 minutes of straight Allah's gracious warrior chopping down on necks. You know, where y'all haters at, man? You know what I'm saying? The Muslims in the building. When the Muslims come in, brother, we rock it out. The show becomes ours. Brothers fall off the panel all quick, running from questions, and no matter where they go, we come and find them. You know what I'm saying? Like it's serious out here. I'm ready to beat up on my Christian brothers, my Jewish brothers, the Hebrew Israelites. The atheists outside my boy Sean. You know what I'm saying? My boy Sean's a media. We're gonna let the brother rock out. He's honorary Muslim. But yeah, man, everybody who can hear me, man, the smoke is up. Uh, if the brothers who believe in the pantheons, the brothers who believe in the comedic spirituality, the brothers who believe in science, I'm slapping all that down today. Today ain't nobody's day who wants the smoke. Where the haters at? I'm about to go ahead and I'm about to start sending out. I'm about to start sending out the bat signal. You know what I'm saying? Let everybody know I'm out here in these streets, in the back chats. They didn't kick the hardest in the O out of the misery. He ain't got nothing for me. I'm about to just start calling brothers names out. Misery, where you at? Uh, man, I heard my boy Dwayne done passed away because he ain't been around in so long. I heard Prosper ain't want no smoke after the last time he seen me. Today ain't nobody's day. I am the new official head of the Yakad, the Yakad leader. Yakad is under Muslim management now. So any of the Yakadites, y'all got to come report to me before y'all hop into any more debates. I heard y'all still on that. I'm trying not to curse. Y'all still on the.
Get it out, brother. You can curse. Get it out, brother.
I'm just gonna say BS, brother. You know what I'm saying? That's close enough. But hey,
Ah,
man, anybody who wants to smoke, man, we out here today.
who all you called out so far?
Man, I called out Misery. Well, Misery's gone. I called out
Hey, look. Let
Dwayne,
me let me let
but
me
but
go on.
Dwayne
Let me
passed away.
let me go
I
on
called
fill.
out.
Let me fill you in. Let me fill you in on what's been going on. All right. So I already told you about misery yesterday, right?
Yeah,
All right. So misery, maybe I think misery has multi personality disorder because he commented under the video yesterday from another profile and said this channel is falling off. It was way better when Jose Vega was up here and he was preaching to the people. When the fuck have Jose Vega ever been up here preaching some facts?
never, never. Jose used to just get straight beat up every time he came back here. At least when I was on the panel, I can't speak when I wasn't around, but I beat up Jose Vega, man. Jose ain't got no smoke.
Hey, Misery, you can come
What?
back anytime you want to. You just gotta chill out on that racist shit.
Yeah, brother.
You
What's
know
wrong
what to
with you,
do.
man? You're black.
Ah,
That brother's like the from the Chappelle show. There was the Klan's member who was black skinned. That's him.
right,
But when you
right.
take off the mask, brother, the Klan ain't with you.
Misery, you are literally 35% African. You hate yourself, brother. Stop going on different. Stop stop logging into different accounts and dropping comments saying we miss Jose Vega. No, you miss yourself, brother. I'm not dumb. I know that's you from your fake accounts. Now let's get on Dwayne. All right. So Dwayne, he didn't switched over. He on paradigm shift now. He called himself finding a new home. Well, let's just get to the facts. Let's get to the facts. Jesse, this is probably your first time hearing this, but let's just get to the facts because
It is.
so check this out.
I had no idea, brother. I thought Dwayne passed away, man.
Check this out. Check this out. He was gonna do a debate with Kavad, right? Over here. Was Jesus a literal person? That was the title of the debate. Was Jesus a literal person? Dwayne versus Kavad. Now, Dwayne,
I remember that.
Dwayne, you a Christian. How can you say Jesus is not a real person? Think about
Yeah,
it.
Dwayne was wilding, brother. I was there when they were talking about setting up the debate, and the debate was already over before the debate even started. The brother
hold up, hold
Kavad.
up, hold up, hold up. Let me fill you in. So we get to we get to the day of the debate, right? First of all, I'm gonna keep it 100. I gotta keep it 100. Dwayne left my back chat 2 weeks before the debate. So he left the back chat, and it was like, I think we was talking about Carmelo Anthony. That's his name. My bad, y'all. Free Carmelo Anthony. We was talking about Carmelo Anthony, and Dwayne was trying to take the white side, but I think it was somebody else on a panel. They might have been pushing his buttons, but I don't know. Somebody else was on the panel. Dwayne was calling them a liar, and we was talking about Carmelo Anthony. So I'm like, Dwayne, bro, dude, this not your time. This not your time. Just sit back. Just mute your mic. Just sit back. Next thing you know, he lead a group chat. Next thing you know, 2 weeks later, Kavad hit me up. Hey, we doing me and Dwayne is debating tomorrow. I'm like, oh yeah, I bet. Talk to Dwayne because I ain't talked to that nigga in 2 weeks. He say, hey, I talked to him. He said it's good. He said we doing a debate, bro. We get to the day of the debate. Dwayne is saying, I'm talking to Dwayne in the a closed session back here. I wasn't live. Dwayne is like, hey, he getting caught up on the literal and historical. You know what I'm saying? Dwayne was basically saying Kavad is trying to. Dwayne was basically saying Kavad trying to make him do something he don't want to do. He didn't say those exact words, Jesse, but Dwayne told me Kavad is trying to make me do something I don't want to do. He told me this in the back chat before we talked to Kavad. So Kavad come in, we start talking about the topic. I see immediately Dwayne is he playing what is that called? He playing nonchalant. It's another word for it. But he's being nonchalant, like, all right, that's the topic. All right, let's do it. All right, whatever he says the topic is. Jesse, you know when somebody say shit like that, whatever he say it is, let's do it. You know when somebody say something like that, they don't want to debate for real. When somebody say, We're gonna do whatever he want to do. Let's do whatever the other person want to do. We can do that. You don't really want to debate for real. So I hear that for like 5 minutes, and it starts sounding like Dwayne basically is not with the topic. I think Dwayne start walking back his words. Kavad played 4 videos of Dwayne saying Jesus is not a real person, but we in front of each other, and Dwayne is saying he gonna get caught up on that. Let's just do what he want to do. Hold up. What you mean? Let's just do what he want to do. These words came out of your mouth. All he doing is saying, all right, let's debate that since you said that. That's all Kavad did. That's all he did. You there, Jesse?
Yeah,
So I tell Dwayne,
man.
hey,
You
Dwayne,
know,
hold up. Listen. I tell Dwayne, hey, Dwayne, one thing I'm not gonna do, and Jesse, you know, I be babying Dwayne, bro. I be babying that nigga. So I tell Dwayne, hey, look, Dwayne, one thing we not about to do is debate something that you don't agree with. We're not about to just debate just to debate. If you feel like you didn't mean what you said a couple of days ago or a couple of weeks ago, then it's all right.
say
We're
that.
gonna pick the yeah, just say it. We're gonna get a whole new topic. You know what Dwayne did? Dwayne said,
I'm
nah,
listening.
forget. Dwayne said, nah, forget this. I'm done. I say, huh? He said, yeah, forget this shit. I'm done. I'm like, you done with what? He said, nah, bro, cause y'all trying to, he basically was saying y'all being funny. So I'm like, let me give you the sequence of events again, Jesse. I'm gonna give you the sequence of events again. Me and Dwayne is back here, but not live, right? Dwayne is telling
Yeah,
me, Dwayne is telling me Kavad is getting caught up on literal and historical being. Kavad is getting caught up on this. So when Kavad come on, Kavad is saying, yeah, you gonna stand on everything you said. I got the videos. You can't run from me. So Dwayne was kind of like, all right, we're gonna do whatever he want to do. Let's just do whatever he want to do. Like, that's pussy shit. So I say, no, we're not gonna do whatever one person want to do. Dwayne, if you don't agree with the topic, let's find a new topic, or let's switch it up a little bit, because you obviously is not saying the same thing you were saying a couple of weeks ago. Dwayne say, nah, forget that. I'm done. If I'm trying to help you, how you say, nah, I'm done? Jesse, how did that make sense?
man. That brother ain't went to smoke, man.
So I proceed. Once he said I'm done, I asked him to clarify himself. Hold up, what you mean you done? He say, y'all playing games, and y'all doing this and y'all doing that. Bro, I just got on. I've been in the back chat with I've been on here with you. We've been on, and we've been having, we had a private live for 10 minutes before I called Kavad. So when I get Kavad on the phone and Kavad is on your neck, like, no, we debating this. And you like, okay, do whatever he want to do. Do whatever he want. I'm like, nah. That's not how debate go. We're not gonna do whatever one person want to do. Y'all gonna agree to something. And Dwayne out of nowhere, no, I'm done. Forget that. I'm done. I'm done. Y'all are being funny. I'm done. So I asked him, clarify yourself. What you mean you done? He said, no, y'all are trying to be funny. Y'all are. Yes, I called him a cracker. Yes, I told him shut the fuck up. Yes, I called him a bitch. We was not live. Yes, I called Dwayne a cracker. Yes, I called Dwayne the B word. Yes, I told Dwayne to shut the fuck up. I'm talking. Cause if I'm, how many times you think y'all hit me up like, hey, you babying Dwayne? How many times Uncle Flash, nah, hey, you be putting gloves, you put the soft gloves on Dwayne. If I know if I know we've been playing rough all our life, white people ain't been playing rough all their life. That's why he did what he did. Oh no, I'm done. So yeah, you're gonna get called a cracker. You're gonna get called everything in the motherfucking book. Cause you're not about to flip this like me and Kavard is doing something. No, you and Kavard been talking for 2 weeks. I ain't talked to you in 2 weeks. You gonna come up here and debate, even though you left the back chat and we ain't talking 2 weeks. We gonna do that. But it seemed like Kavard was trying to bully you. So I step in and say, no, let's pick a better topic. Let's do something that y'all both agree with. And you tell me, no, I'm done. So Jesse, man, Dwayne called himself going over the paradigm shift. That's cool, brother. You can do that. Me and Uncle DMG are cool. So you can go to paradigm shift. It ain't no smoke. It'll never be no smoke. Me and Uncle DMG is good. You might ask, somebody might ask, why you ain't been seeing why you ain't been seeing you on DMG channel. Well, we had some shit to get straightened out. You had the shit with Jesse, then you had the shit with A1. To be honest with you, A1 is a goofy to me. I'm being 100. A1 DMG told me 2 weeks ago him and A1 is good. Well, A1, me and you are not good. Me and you are not good, gang. You wait a month. You take a you bypass 4 whole months. Hey, let's all sit down. Me, you, and DMG going live. Let's all sit down and let everybody know we all on good terms because we just crashed out on DMG 6 months ago or however long ago that was with the Jesse situation. So let's all go live and let everybody know we straight. You know, I don't want to talk to DMG. You act like DMG is your stepdaddy or something. So I wash my hands. I wash my hands with all of that. I wash my hands with all of that. So y'all. Me and Uncle DMG is good. Me and Uncle DMG is good. So Dwayne, you can go to Uncle DMG channel. You can go to wherever you want to go to. That's no issue. All I'm saying is, pussy shit won't get tolerated online or offline. If I'm not accepting pussy shit in real life, why would I accept pussy shit in online in the cyber world? So Jesse, when it comes down to Dwayne, brother, Dwayne came on this motherfucker and said Jesus is not a historical person. Jesus is not a real person. Then when it come time to stand on it and debate Kavod, you know you about to go against the whole Bible, gang. You might as well bring out the Nag Hammadi and don't even read the Bible no more. If you're gonna say Jesus wasn't a real person and you a Christian. So
Right.
I don't know what it was, bro, but I had to call Dwayne a cracker. No, Dwayne did not get mad at me and call me the N-word. No, Dwayne did not call me a monkey. No, Dwayne kept his decorum because he know he was out of line. It's not
Right.
in
And
Dwayne
like I
character.
said,
It's not in Dwayne character to say the N-word or call somebody the N-word. I'm just letting you know I called him a cracker. He was doing cracker shit. If I'm handling you like a care package, if I'm handling you with like you a loaf of bread, and you running from niggas and go put that on and act like me and Kavard is bullying you. No, nigga, Kavard bullying you. Because he agree with something you said about Jesus. Nigga, he believe in Jesus. That's his belief.
yeah, and I was bullying him too. I gotta take some accountability. You know,
Ah,
when
ah.
Dwayne come on here, brother, I think he calls me his biggest hater, and I agree. You know, I think the things that Dwayne be saying be all the way out of line. That brother, like That brother be seeing things that are not there in the Bible, and then apparently he doesn't see the things that are there. Uh, Example, Jesus. You know what I'm saying? Like we just gonna take the Bible as a straight metaphor. I'm a better Christian than that, brother, and I'm Muslim. So
So
I mean,
so so when Jesus was washing his disciples' feet, when Jesus was with that little boy and that little boy was naked, not Jesus wasn't a real person.
fake news, fake news. Apparently, to that brother, Jesus ain't real, man, which is just crazy to me, man. Like, and you know what's crazy? Even crazier. Here I am. I'm Muslim. I believe that Jesus is real. He's a Messiah. He's a literal person. I'm rocking with Jesus till the day of judgment. And brothers are uh, more ready to go up against me about how I don't see Jesus as God when this brother Dwayne doesn't see Jesus at all. So he thinks Jesus is a imaginary character. Where's the smoke at for him?
My boy Humble says Dwayne ran from him too. Man, Dwayne ran from Yah on the virgin birth debate like 2 years ago. I mean, Dwayne, you gotta. I don't. Man, I can't speak for white people, bruh. That's what we get fucked up at. That's what we get fucked. Well, look what happened with Nolan Wells, man. You try to be their friend, nigga. Now you dead, and your lungs and your throat is not in your autopsy. It's not with your body no more. You telling me they separated your throat and your lungs? How the fuck is he? How the fuck is he a corpse? How the fuck you don't have a funeral with no throat? So I'm just this it's a lot of self-reflecting that we got to do as a people. Um, we can't treat the brother man like the other man, and we can't treat the other man like the brother man. I'm just being honest. Rub a lot of me. Tafala.
Well, I ain't got nothing against race, creed, color, or anything like that. But I've been telling y'all ever since I met Dwayne. Dwayne is on something else. This brother is not the representative for his people, and this brother has been wiling on his beliefs from the beginning. Y'all had me. That brother always talking about two witnesses. He thinks the two witnesses are beyond people. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't recognize the two witnesses just being human beings. And that's been his argument for a long time. I slapped him up. I slapped him up on the debate. The brother still I thought he had some understanding after that debate. He's still on the same page, like he ain't never left. That brother's interpretations are way off. Nobody is messing with Dwayne on his interpretations.
I think some people they have a lot of time on their hand, and when you get a lot of time on your hand, you start you start reading books that don't matter in real life. I think that's just where a lot of people head be going. Uncle Tahuti is in the building, and Uncle Hercules is in the chat. Shout out to the elders. Uncle Tahuti, how we doing?
Holds up, family. Yeah, I was just tuning in because you brought up the matter of Nolan Wells, and that's definitely something we need to focus on and reflect on. Um, yeah, that's unfortunate, and just like you said, we gotta definitely stick together. Um, yeah, man, that's just tragic of what happened. I came across some footage. I don't know if it was real or fake, but I was scrolling on
You talking
social
about
media and I
where
came.
he got tossed in the air?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
I don't
don't
know.
know. They saying that's AI, and that's what I don't like about this AI shit, bro.
Right. I was just critiquing AI from an academic standpoint and making satire and parodies to show like what's wrong with AI just from in that aspect. But now here we go. They already use AI for propaganda. The military does to try to influence geopolitical like favoritism.
Overstood. Man, some of these niggas would die if it wasn't for AI, gang. But yeah,
Right, that's crazy. Did they
that
not get the memo from Terminator, from the Terminator series or
that
franchise, whatever you want to call it?
right. That video that's going around with him getting flipped in the air. Um, I don't think it's real. A lot of people saying it's AI, so I think the consensus is that it's AI. So I don't think it's real. But if you listen to the 911 call, that should tell you everything you need to know.
Right. Does a 911 call reflect something that would happen that would kind of resemble what you saw in the footage?
Now, in the 911 call, they was in a boat and the boat was sinking. But um, they got a thing where while the phone is ringing, it's already recording. They had that going on with a police department. While the phone was ringing, the call was already being recorded. So you had somebody in the background saying, "Is he breathing? Check his chest." And oh my God, you got a girl saying, "Oh my God, oh my God." Then when the operator come on, it's a totally different situation. He acting like he can't answer the questions, but you could tell he running the play. You know what I'm saying? You could tell he telling everybody he got this going on while he on the phone. He doing this, and he talking. She asking him basic questions. How many? How many? Matter of fact, let's play it.
Yeah, now that they made an arrest, I want to actually go back and sort some things out. I seen you was going over the autopsy.
Yeah, that shit crazy, huh? They didn't mention the back of his head was bruised, and then they didn't bring the throat and the lungs to the private investigator for them to do the autopsy that the family paid for. How does that even make sense? How you send over a body with no throat and no lungs? If somebody dead, one of the main thing that they're gonna be trying to check is the lungs if it got something to do with water. Go ahead.
Right. And that's why I say like a lot of these authoritative systems and uh these so-called quote unquote checks and balances, they not really conducive to our like favor. They not in our favor. So and that's why I say, the sciences are racist. Here it is, we have even in the sector of investigating death, we have racism. Then and when it's reported, we have racism because it was initially reported that he's just missing. Like, what is that? That don't even make no sense.
All right, check this out.
To the boat operators or to some, you start to hear something very dark and grim from the beginning. They don't realize the AI operator already for this.
Detail assistance, Vicky speaking. How can I help you?
you? Hey, they were not aware there was already a panic. Almost is one of the first seen in.
Hey. Yes. How far is the water coming up, sir?
It's coming up. We're just thinking. I don't know. Like we're going down.
All right. Well, let's get you going. Membership number or phone number listed on the account, sir.
I don't know the phone number. It's either Jerry Atkerson. I think it's Jerry Atkerson. Try that.
All right.
I know we have a membership like guaranteed. I don't
All
have
right.
the tag
Unless
on
you
here.
have a
We got
membership
ripped off.
number or anything, it's okay.
All right, this is Warren.
I'll get you over to the captain. What's the best phone number to reach you at?
Reach me at 2.
All right. And is everybody on board in good health otherwise?
Yeah, everybody's
How
on
many?
board.
Somebody says, I thought he was.
Y'all hear that? Hold up.
Reach me at 2.
She go ask him, is everybody good?
All right. And is everybody on board in good health otherwise?
Yeah, everybody's
How
on
many?
board.
Somebody says, I thought he was. Starts to get. It's about Nolan. Check his chest. The thug. Right? Because thing.
Hold up.
Told back?
We are in
Okay.
17 foot of water. We're in 31 foot of water.
All right. Have to ask. What do you want to do? Do you want to be towed back?
I want to get this boat unsank and towed back. Yes.
All right. Where would you like it towed to, sir?
You can tow it to Ocean Springs or Fort Bayou Lawn.
All right. How many adults and children on board?
No, there's no children.
Y'all heard that? How many adults and children are on board? No, there's no children. Listen to this.
You can tow it to Ocean Springs or Fort Bayou Lawn.
All right. How many adults and children on board?
No, there's no children.
So, is there anybody on board? How many adults, sir? That was the question.
You're about to hear an answer to the question very. Mind you, it's not a service. Doesn't say nothing.
Hey, stop it.
Hello, can you hear me?
I'm gonna jump in and pull the plug, Bart, while you're going.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Yep, I just need you to answer these questions so I can get you over to the...
You hear them say, let me play it again. You hear them say, fuck, take it out of here. Listen to this.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Yep, I just need you to answer these questions so I can get you over to the captain.
Okay,
How many
what's
adults
going
on board?
There's 0 adults on board.
There's nobody on board the boat?
No. Nobody
right.
here is over the age of 21.
There's not a person. I don't want it. That's not. Whenever.
He don't even want to say how many people is on board. Y'all see she keep asking him the same question? Now check this out.
There's 0 adults on board.
There's nobody on board the boat?
No. Nobody here is over the age of 21.
Sir, that was not the question. Is there a person? Is there a person, a living individual on the boat?
Hello?
Bro, you heard what she said, bro. Texas. Nolan was a fight. Now he.
All right. Please hold. I'm transferring.
2 foot Triton offshore sea flight hole.
All right. All right. Please hold. I'm transferring you to the local captain now.
Okay, thank you. This is Captain Seth.
Hi, Captain Seth. This is Vicky from International. How you doing today?
Doing good. How are you?
Good, good. I apologize ahead of time. I really do. You're going to have a fee for service come up under Jerry. It sounds like a bunch of kids on board on Horn Island. He's letting me know that his father's a member, but he can't give me any information. And he's saying the boat is sinking. and he's on Horn Island. It's just unfortunate. He's just a kid. There's a lot going on. So
Right.
he said there's about a lot of people on board. He says he thinks about 7. I'm guessing they're all under 18.
Okay.
And I'm not trying to be rude. He wants you guys to go out there and unpump the boat and then tow it in.
Do you know what kind of boat it is?
He said,
He
Jerry.
said that Jerry. Yeah, he said.
Okay.
I just hung up with him.
All right, now listen to this. This is in real time. She got off the phone with them, warned them, his friends, Nolan Will's friends, and she called the captain. Now look at what the captain said. It's a cover-up. Watch this.
Phone with his grandpa. What kind of boat it is?
He said a Triton 24 footer, but that's all he can give me.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I just actually got off the phone with his grandpa, who I'm guessing is the owner of the boat. And he said that they, Jerry. Yeah, he said.
Okay.
I just hung up with him. He said that they don't need any help right now, but if something changes, he'll call me back.
So what was the purpose of?
Y'all heard that? Y'all heard that?
Yeah, I heard that.
Jesse, you heard that?
Yeah, I heard it.
So he called 911. They in the background saying he's dead. Did y'all hear that?
No, I couldn't make that out.
All right. Let's make it out.
Yeah, bring that back up if you can.
You start to hear something very dark and grim from the beginning.
If you got hit, even if you were not.
Hey, look out, lady. Look out. We drive spaceships now.
And my God, you start to hear something very dark and grim from the beginning.
Connect you.
I heard it.
They don't realize the AI operator already.
A girl in the background said he's dead. This dude that's on the phone said sure he's dead. Now, if we keep listening, you gonna hear the dude on the phone say, throw something in the water, and then somebody in the background go say, get it out of here. Get it out of here. Y'all want me to play that back?
And that's why I asked, does his body getting tossed? It kind of seemed like it correlate with getting him out of here. What did his body hit?
Right.
Was that the concrete ground
Say it again.
that his body hit? I couldn't catch it in the video.
In the video.
Yeah, you said the video was probably AI.
Yeah. I don't think that was real. I think something happened on the boat.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that video was AI. I think something happened on the boat, and he called and said his boat was sinking. Then I guess he called his grandpa, and his grandpa told him, "No, don't call nobody. I'm about to call the captain. I'm on my way. I'm gonna tow y'all in, cause it's the grandpa's boat. So if you got a dead black person on the grandpa's boat, he took it into his hands and called the captain and said, "No, hey, my nephew just called. Everything is good. They got their boat working again." And it was over after that.
Yeah. Okay.
They said they found Nolan Wells 2 days later. I guess his body, they found him in the water, or his body washed up the shore. I'm not exactly sure. Jesse, how you feel about all that?
They did it.
One black friend with all his white friends going out on a boat trip.
I
Go
just
ahead,
don't,
Jesse.
man. This ain't the first story I heard like this. A while back ago, there was a black woman who was with her white friends, and I guess something happened to her. I mean, this is crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta watch the people you surround yourself with, and just the audacity of people where they be getting in like these group events and killing people and getting away with it is just like wow to me, man.
You got two of his friends. You got two of his friends that then did TV interviews and didn't say nothing about nothing. They didn't say the 911 during the actual 911 call. Nolan was dead and we threw him in the water. They didn't say nothing. He got a friend. I think he's Hispanic or something. But he had a people saying he could be black. That nigga wasn't black. But you got a Hispanic looking friend and his white friend. Both of them didn't say nothing. The white boy even came by and said, "I just keep my mouth closed. That ain't got nothing to do with huh." Look. See this him. I think the day before or the day of. Look who around him. His
They
white
should all
home.
be going to jail. If that was flip flop, every black person involved would be going to jail for a conspiracy to commit murder.
Facts. Even the females, right?
Right.
Even the females. That's a fact. You got to keep it a buck. But yeah, man, let me get a picture of Nolan Wells, man. Let's get a let's get my boy on the big screen, man. And Jesse, find out that lady name if you can. We definitely gonna talk about that. All right, so here go Nolan Wells right here. His family says that this his friend right here. This both of his friends right here. They was there. See this dude that look Mexican? He took up for the white people. See the back of his head right there? They said he had bruises on the back of his head right there. Then they didn't bring his throat or his lungs to the when the family tried to do their own autopsy. They didn't bring his throat or his lungs. Now you want to blur out the white kids because oh they're just minors. Well, goddamn, they killed the black kid. Y'all showed Take K face everywhere. Y'all showed Take K face everywhere. Y'all showed YNW Melly face. Come on, man. All right, so here go another picture. See, they blurring out their face. You know what I'm saying? This what we call propaganda. You see this, Jesse? This propaganda. Now we ain't really we ain't really going hard. We ain't really going hard for Charlie Kirk. If Charlie Kirk was black, you best believe we'll be going hard. You know what I'm saying? But when it happens to a black person, how can we not go hard? How can we not want?
Exactly.
Come on. How can we not want?
How can we say it's not about race? How can we say race don't exist? How can we say all these things when we deal with this stuff on a monthly basis? Last month it was something else. Now this month is this. In August is known for events. So imagine what August gonna be like. If you actually keeping up with the news and current events, imagine what the month of August is gonna be like.
Hey, in Julio Fulio murder trial, the girl got like 15 years. She ain't shoot nobody. Her boyfriend got life. He ain't shoot nobody. So everybody on the boat needs to be arrested. Everybody. Because when that dude made that 911 call, y'all in the background, oh lo. Y'all was quiet when that dude made that 911 call. Y'all was quiet. So y'all is in contempt. Y'all is with it. Y'all as guilty as the nigga that's on the phone not saying what adults is on the boat. All
Not
right.
only that, all that time went by while he was being reported as missing. So like in between the time that incident happened, all the way up until the time that they found his body and determined that he's no longer missing, that something actually happened. All the people involved should be guilty for that time span of not saying nothing.
All right. We got A1 in the chat. Let's check this out. He says, so you mad I don't want to go live with you. That's the only problem you stated. You're the lame, bro. That's why I gravitated away. Have a good day out there, weirdo. All right. And he says, I only been a page 10 months and I lapped you. Get your numbers up. All right. So let me be the first to let me address A1. My bad, Uncle Tahuti. Let me address A1 real quick. So you mad I don't want to go live with you. Who did is that what you heard? Is that what somebody sent you? You might need to hit the rewind button, gang. No, it was me, you, and DMG was supposed to go live and get an understanding and tell everybody what we got planned and what's in the future. Us being at the round table. You, oh no, I still got a problem with DMG. Like he fucked your mama or something. He didn't fuck your mama. He didn't get your sister pregnant. Why are you still crying? That's what the issue was, nigga. And I said that's pussy shit. Oh yeah, nigga, that's what we talking about. And as far as numbers, gang, I got a real life. If you in my back chat, you would see. No, when have you ever heard Super Wavy say something about numbers? I got a real life. If I can make 100 a month on YouTube, I'm good. I got a real life. Gang. You never gonna hear me complain about numbers or say I got more views. Bro, that's pussy shit. A nigga got motion in real life. So you can't run no numbers game on me when everybody that's on your platform came from me. You sound dumb. You actually let females manage you. You're the goofy. You get mad at DMG because you lost the debate and you want to start your own channel. You forgot what you told me, A1? Oh man, the girls didn't like DMG, so they told me to run my channel and they gonna do everything. So don't forget your purpose, nigga. Your purpose is still you driven by some females and you still butthurt about the Craigs saying you lost the debate. Keep it real, gang. And you can click the link, nigga. We can go back and forth. I'm him in real life and on the net. So you can't cry. You can't break down. No, say that's why I'm mad. When have I ever told you to go live with me, gang? Are you dumb? The fuck? What are you even? You don't even know about Africa. I had to school you. You didn't even know commit to you was a word. Remember that? I'm him. Forever gonna be him. So you miss me with all that. Everybody on your platform came from WaveGuard. Don't forget that, gang. And you're not gonna never hear me cry. If I cared about numbers, I'll be spending advertisement with YouTube and Google. No, if I could constantly make 100 a month, that'll cover these Black and Milds, nigga. I'm him. I got a real life. I'm not going live every night. You be having 10-hour live. I can't do that no more. I got motion. You know what I'm saying? I got real shit going on. You know what I'm saying? A1, you can't fuck with me in a dream. So you let's keep it all the way 100. Let's keep it all the way 100, right? You got the back chat, Uncle JJ back chat, Silky back chat. Before Silky back chat, you had the Uncle JJ back chat, and you had everybody scrambling the paradigm shift back chat. Barbarians was doing their thing. You was a fish. You weren't even in the picture. I've been the boss this whole time. I never been under nobody. You was a debater, gang. You gotta stay in your lane. And then I beat your ass up on Egypt, and it just told me you nigga, you one of them AI niggas we was talking about earlier. You know that, right? You one of them AI niggas we was just discussing. The disdain for you AI niggas. Letting the damn computer think for you. Anyways, brother, the group of people that's watching your shit that you talking about numbers, I ran away from. I removed myself from. Ask Silky. Silky would tell you. The people that's watching your show, the people that tell you what to do and talk to you, I remove myself from them. I'm not friendly, gang. I'm not friendly. So as remember, these numbers that you're speaking of is these people in the back chat that I removed myself from. I can't do the fake shit. You could have the fake shit. And that's why the female said, yes, let us do this. You just create the channel. We're gonna have everything right. We're gonna send everybody your way. Don't act like you dumb, gang. Don't act like you dumb, gang. Don't act like you ain't tell me this, nigga. So, nigga, anybody would tell you Super Wavy is not friendly. Sean is not friendly. He will go off on your ass. He will up blick at you on your ass in the back chat. Super Wavy is not friendly. You the friendly nigga that got all these people on you. Me and DMG had an understand. Mute your mic, Jesse. Me and DMG had an understanding. Why you acting like Wendy Williams? We don't need a mediator. You a little nigga. I'm out though. Y'all lame. That's why it's dead over here. You over here, nigga. So you dead, nigga. You is over here. That's what's wrong with these goofy ass. Then he gonna say me and DMG had an understanding. Nigga, it took 8 months. We was trying to do it in real time. Ain't no more how I'm a mediator when it happened on my show. How I'm a mediator when you crashed out on DMG on my show. Cause I was crashing out on DMG, nigga. You a pussy. You came behind me, nigga. I regulated, nigga. You caught the back fade. You the bitch, nigga. Jesse, am I lying? Who was going off on DMG, Jesse? Me or A1? Unmute your mic, Jesse. Who was going off on DMG? Who created the whole show to go off on DMG, Jesse? Me or A1?
Oh, brother, keep me neutral. Keep me neutral.
All right, well, keep your mic muted and put your seatbelt on, nigga.
I got you.
Yeah, do that. And hold up. So Jesse, you wasn't there? You wasn't on the panel?
I mean, at the time, brother, you know, I'm gonna be real. You know,
all right, so I'm gonna ask you one more time.
One more time. I had beef with
according to Allah, who was going off on DMG? Me or A1?
I'm gonna fall back.
All right, well, I'm gonna just kick you off the panel. How about that?
No, don't kick me off the panel.
Get your scary ass off the panel. How about that?
Hey, man,
Bye, nigga. Assalamu alaikum, nigga. Allahu Akbar to your ass, nigga. Cause you was on the panel, nigga. A1 came behind me and made it something. He started crying about debates. DMG took my cookies 15 years ago. DMG, we can meet up and fight. Brother, I forgot the whole objective once A1 came on and started trying to go at DMG. I'm like, where he come from? What the fuck? But see, you got a key in your back, gang. And I ain't mad at you. Just ask Silky. He'll tell you. them views that you think you got, I shied away from that crowd. I shied away. I removed myself from that crowd. So gang, I don't want none of your people commenting under in my chat. I don't want none of your people watching my shit. I removed myself from that. See, you a new nigga. You don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I just found out that day when I was going at DMG. Okay, you had a problem with DMG. A couple weeks later, we trying to fix the shit. It happened on my panel. How can I be a mediator if it happened on my panel? You came on my show when I was already doing something, trying to catch a backfade. That's pussy shit. And you gonna say you and DMG had an understanding. It took 8 months, pussy. It took 8 months, pussy. And that's all I got for you, pussy. All right, Uncle Tootie, we back.
Yeah, like I was saying, that whole thing is odd, and I think all of them people involved, everybody involved, between the time that he was thought to be missing from the time that he found his body should be brought up on charges and expedited to prison, just like they expedited what's his name, our brother Carmelo, to prison. All of them should be expedited to prison in the same manner.
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. Hey, look, and this for my homies. This for my homies. Some of y'all in the back chat, and some of y'all that just peep plays. Hey, look, if we discussing black issues, and you are not black, and you know you be coming on this motherfucker on some religious shit, and you know we be popping it by religion 24. But if we discussing black issues, and you are not black, I advise you to not hit the panel, because me or any of my guests might throw something out there and you might think it's an easy argument, but the overall issue is black. So you will get caught up probably trying to just leave it alone. If we discussing black on Powerful Bills Only, just wait about 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? The topic could change. You know what I'm saying? That's for the, cause I don't never want to see nobody get out their body or have to defend something that we know you're not saying. You know what I'm saying? But when we discussing black, just wait about 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? The topic could change. It'll get better later. You know what I'm saying? Or it'll get better for you later. You know what I'm saying? That's just you know what I'm saying? And I ain't really have to say it like that, but when we discussing some black shit and then you come up here and try to throw out a flaw or anything, I'm gonna take it the wrong way. And all of my niggas is too. So yeah, so it's a time and a place for everything. And you know what I'm saying? This is Powerful Bills Only, the TV show. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it go. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, with that being said, RP Nolan Wells, man, we gotta find a new dynamic. We gotta find a new dynamic. It's get rich, move to the suburbs around white people where your kids gotta go to school with them white people. And these white people,
Yeah, and just like you brought up earlier, it's all based on our quest to get along with the Joneses, as you said. We want to go to the Christian schools. We want to go to the magnet schools. We want to be in the white neighborhoods just to get treated like that. We want to befriend white people just so we can get treated like that. And that's, on any type of, relationship level, whether it be acquaintance, actual friend, partner. You even got to be careful about, who you partner up as a black male, because we know if we didn't have the potency of men and Elegba, then them white women we would have no value. You see what I'm saying? So we gotta, while I'm not telling you who to date, I'm just saying we gotta be focus on all levels when we befriend and interact with our racial enemy.
Overstood. Uh, yeah, man, it's definitely it's something we gotta keep shooting at. But overall, we gotta love our brothers. You know what I'm saying? We gotta treat our brothers like like we gotta handle our brothers like a loaf of bread. You know what I'm saying? Like a fade is a fade, a squabble is a squabble. But to go far as to delete somebody, you know what I'm saying? Like we gotta have what is that called? Critical thinking skills, um, altercation, um, alternate routine skills. We gotta. I mean, we are passionate people. You know what I'm saying? We passionate people. We talk passionately. You know what I'm saying? We are prideful people. You know what I'm saying? We very YOLO. You know what I'm saying? But we definitely gotta do better, man. We gotta do better. Assalamu alaikum, brother. Go on and mute your mic, bro. I'm thinking about kicking you back off this motherfucker.
Alaikum salam.
But yeah, man, that's something we got to continue to work on. I've been thinking like once I get 40 years old, I'm gonna be a counselor. You know what I'm saying? And just counsel the youth. You know what I'm saying? Once I get 40, you know what I'm saying? Once I get 40 years old, I'm gonna just start counseling the youth. You know what I'm saying? Making motherfuckers be off the beat. What you say, Jess? All right.
Oh, there we go.
Man,
I
come
didn't see
on,
nothing.
man. You hear me or not? Do you hear me, brother?
I can hear you. Yeah, I can hear you. In a spot that's my signal's bad out here in Tomball.
All right, brother. So before I kick you off, why you came back, brother?
Man, you know I love it here, man. Come on, dog. You know I'm rocking with you till the wheels fall off. I just don't want
Hey,
out. I just don't want
hey,
to no
hey,
problems,
hey,
all right?
nigga. Hey, nigga. You was on a panel, nigga. So if I'm asking your ass a question, that's why you going to Islam hell, nigga.
Oh shit.
I said according to Allah, and you stood down. So that mean you just lied to Allah. You gotta go pray,
No,
brother.
it's
I'm
what's
I'm
hell
gonna
the
kick you
truth.
down. Go pray and come back. All right. I'm gonna kick you down. All right. Go pray and come back. You said you just what the truth?
No, I ain't lie. I just withheld the truth, all right?
You said you just what the truth? Oh yeah, your signal, bad,
You
like
said what?
Michael. Your signal, Michael Jackson.
Yeah. I'm about to get to a good spot.
All right, you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you good.
All right, so I said according to Allah, who is going off on DMG? Was that over here on my show? Was that me going off on my show on DMG? And A1 coming later saying some shit we don't know about? Or did we was having a regular show, then A1 came in and start going at DMG? What was going on, Jesse? Because you was here, right?
Man,
What happened? The people want to know.
The people want to know. The people want, brother. Are you sure you want me to say something?
The people want to know, was it A or B?
Man, look. The way I remember it, I was having some issues with DMG at the time. You stand toes down for me, man. Help me get that situation handled.
All right, look like Jesse had to go pray again. Look like my boy Jesse had to go do his Fajr prayer. You know what I'm saying? And get the Fajr in. Another thing I've been checking out online, next month, Mo 3 trial. Next month, Mo 3 trial, Yellow Beezy on trial. It's looking like a lot of people are telling from the feds. It's looking like Yellow Beezy homeboys got caught up in a RICO, and then they told the police detectives, my bad. They told detectives that Yellow Beezy paid $40,000 to get Mo 3 killed unalive. So that trial is next month. We're gonna be, you know what I'm saying, keeping up with that, keeping in tune with that. The Mo 3 trial. That's definitely something that we're gonna be paying attention to. Y'all look online, the alleged killer in the Mo 3 trial, he go live every other day, 3 times a week. They bring it up in court, but he still go live. I guess he feel like if he gonna get railroaded, at least he gonna go out on his own terms than just go out looking crazy. But yeah, they saying three of Yellow homeboys is snitching on him, and 2 of them are cousins. 2 of them are cousins. So, sheesh. All right, Jesse, assalamu alaikum. Are you back? All right, let's say you got to hook up your goddamn your microphone. Yeah, you ain't back. All right, so yeah, that's something that I need y'all to.
Now I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, brother. You fell off.
Yeah, I'm back now.
All right, what was you saying? What happened?
To be real, I was having some issues with the debating platform as far as DNG and because I felt like there were some things that were handled incorrectly. You spoke up about the situation. I'm thankful for it, and I also had to say that at that time I believe there was a beef going on between DMG and A1.
What they got to do? Do I need to ask you the question again, brother?
Well, all right, what's the question? I'm gonna tell you like it is, brother.
Hold
You put
up.
our law in it. I'm gonna tell you the straight truth.
Do A1 and DMG beef got anything to do with me?
No.
Did A1 come on the platform on his own recognizance and start talking about his beef with DMG?
Yeah.
Who platform he came on?
This platform.
Why did he come on my platform?
That brother wanted to voice his opinion.
Yeah, pussy shit. You trying to catch a back fade with a nigga that's
Oh
already
man,
getting beat up?
come on,
Pussy
man.
shit.
Come on, man.
Nah,
Hey,
man.
can
Yo,
we
get off the
all be
panel.
cool?
Get off the
No,
panel.
don't do me like that. Don't do me like that, man. I'm just saying, I'm
All
here.
right, stop. All right, then if I ask you a direct question, I don't give a fuck what another nigga got going on. You brought that shit over here, nigga.
Hey, man,
Don't.
look.
How
I got my hands up.
are no.
Don't
You already
shoot, nigga.
see.
Don't shoot.
Nah, hold up. You already see a nigga fighting. Why you come over here and try to jump in a fight? Who are you? That's pussy shit. The fuck is you talking about, Jesse? That ain't no fair fight. Did he get a fair fight with DMG that day, Jesse?
Did he get a fair fight with DMG?
That day, yeah, on the panel.
A1? Yeah.
How he got a fair fight when I was already going off on him? Females was coming on the panel going, bro, hey, I'll holler at you later.
Well, I'm saying that brother got.
Rub your lot of me. Get out of here. The fuck out of here. Uncle DMG was getting jumped, nigga. You come in, want to cry about your. We don't give a fuck if you lost a debate, nigga. Take that up with the Craigs, nigga. Get your crybaby ass out of here. Yeah, from my understanding, A1 and DMG had an issue also. Is that what I asked you? Was we on A1 platform? From my understanding, A1 and DMG had a beef also. Is that what I asked you? Was we already talking about A1 and DMG beef, or was we already jumping DMG? Was we like what? Hey, look, I'm gonna bring. Hey, look, Jesse, get yourself together, brother. Get
Come
yourself
on,
together.
man. Come on, man. Don't do me like that, brother. You know, hey, I'm powerful bills only Muslim brother. You know, rocking with this from the beginning, brother. Don't kick me off no platform.
Man,
You know,
nah,
part of this,
nigga, you
hey
talking
man,
crazy, nigga. You talking
man, nah,
crazy, nigga.
nigga,
How you
this
got a
is my
fair fight?
platform too, nigga.
How you got a fair fight after 5 niggas already going at him?
What I was saying was
you would
that brother
cry.
got an opportunity.
You would cry to me, Sean. Control him, Sean. Mute these brothers, Sean. Control him, bro. You cry all the time, nigga. The fuck is you
What I'm
talking
saying
about?
is,
That was a fair fight, nigga. How, nigga? He the sixth
when
nigga.
I said
He
it was a
the
fair fight,
10th nigga. He came in 10th. How is that a fair? So Uncle DMG gonna take
what I'm
9
saying
days.
was, brother.
Hold up, brother. Hold up, brother. You don't even know what's going on right now. You just trying to. Hey, look. Matter of fact, Jesse, if you want to go, if I catch you on DMG again, nigga, you would never come on here again. I'm gonna draw the line in the sand for your ass. How about that? How about that?
Nigga, stop playing with me, man.
If
Stop
I
playing with me.
catch, let me find you over there.
Come on, man.
Let me find
Hey,
you
man.
on
You know,
what's the
this is
name?
my. Hey, brother.
What's the name
This
of
is
that
my
dumb
home
nigga?
over here.
What's the name of his
This,
shit? Titans.
you can't.
If I find you over there,
Oh
you over
no,
there, you would
brother.
never be over here again.
Come on, man. Stop playing, brother. You know, this is my home over here, brother. You know, I go visit platforms.
You can
But
go
you
to
know, this
you
is
can go
brother.
wherever
This
you
is
want to.
I
You
live
can go
here, nigga.
wherever
You
you can
can't.
go wherever you
Nah,
want
brother.
to. But if
I
I
live here,
find
nigga.
you over
You
there,
can't kick me out my own house.
nah, you can go, Jesse. Listen to me. You can go wherever you want to, but if I find you over there on that Tennessee Titans league, yes, I promise you ain't gonna come over here no more, brother. I'm gonna send
Don't do
Dawood the
that,
link.
Sean.
Jesus Love will go get the link, but you gonna be banned for a year, brother.
Don't do that, Sean.
So choose your friends wisely. Say what you said, how it happened, and say exactly what happened. I don't give a fuck about you and A1 relationship. A1 became a pussy when he ain't want to squash it with DMG. He was acting like it was personal, like he wanted to fight. You a bitch, nigga. Sit down. You a bitch. You ain't want to fight DMG straight up. You came over here after we was already. It's a whole panel getting on one person. Then you want to come in and try to kick him in the leg, brother. Get back in your wheelchair. The fuck are we doing here? And Jesse, you cut that friendly shit out.
Hey, man. Look. I just want to be welcome everywhere. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no
All right.
beefs.
Well, I'm gonna let your ass know if you welcome your ass over there, then you ain't never coming over here again, nigga. Watch how super wavy draw the line.
Nigga, you can't kick me. Nigga, I
See,
live here, nigga.
you wanna A1, you wanna talk about oh you didn't laugh at me, brother. Everybody that watch your shit, I personally removed myself from. They still watch, but they don't comment because they know they not welcomed here like that. This is a tough place to be, nigga. This ain't hey yeah, no, nigga, you was a washed up debater, got mad at DMG because you was losing debates. Don't get mad, nigga. Blame the Craigs, nigga. Don't get mad, nigga. Ain't no more anonymous judges, nigga. Stop crying, nigga. You want to get mad at the goddamn platform owner because your ass 0-4. Nigga, that ain't my fault, nigga. Who the fuck told you start debating, goofy? You should have been a boss. So no, I don't talk to late bosses. You was a debater in my eyes, pussy. On phone them. Now back to now we're gonna switch it up since you wanna since just you wanna allow Allah. We gonna get you down according to Allah, Jesse. Is today Wednesday?
Today is Wednesday.
According to Allah, Jesse, was DMG already getting scolded by more than 4 people before A1 came to the panel, according to Allah?
Yes.
According to Allah, Jesse, if you get into 4 fights and then the 5th person fight you and knock you out, can he brag and say that was a fair fight, Jesse? I'm gonna say it again in case your Quran came in the picture. You try to find a verse. No, bro, there ain't no verse for this. If you take 4 fades back to back, 4 different people, and then the 5th person come in and knock your ass out, can he brag and say, I beat you fair and square? Just
no.
All right, brother. So according to Allah, is today Wednesday, just?
Yes.
Assalamu alaikum. Will be a lot of me, or BB to me. All right, so let's get to what we need, the next topic. All right, Jesse. Let me pull up this Quran verse. Have you read the whole Quran, brother?
Yes.
All right, I need the Christians to click the link. Let me drop the link. Jesse said he read the whole Quran. Drop the link for the Christians and the Muslims. I mean, Christians and the Old Testament onlys. Uncle Angel, Martin. Y'all might can catch Jesse slipping.
They'll never.
All right. Let's go right here. According to the Bible, can you have multiple wives? Is there a text on that, Jesse?
According to the Bible, yes.
Yes, you can have multiple wives.
Yes.
Book, chapter, verse.
Indirectly.
Book, chapter,
Indirectly,
verse.
there's multiple verses. There's the verse where it talks about, of course, Isaac had multiple wives.
Book, chapter, verse on it being cool to have multiple wives in the Bible, please.
All right, give me a second.
All right, don't worry about it, Jesse. You good, brother. You driving, right?
Thank you.
Don't worry about it, brother.
Yeah.
I got a
I want to say Joash.
Juz 4.
Joash was like 7.
Hold up. I got the Quran right here. Juz 4, his B. If you fear you might fail to give orphan women their due rights, if you were to marry them, then marry other women of your choice, 2, 3, or 4. But if you are afraid you will fail to maintain justice, then content yourself with one or those bondwomen in your possession. This way you are less likely to commit injustice. Are you familiar with this scripture?
Of course.
Okay. So when it says, you can see the screen? Hold up. All right. Let me make it a little bigger. All right. So when it says content yourself with one or those bondwomen in your possession, what that mean? What are you talking about, bond women?
So it's better to marry a believing slave over a non-believing slave, and ultimately it's we have the right to marry 4 women, but if you can't maintain the justice between the 4, you should just marry one, because ultimately, you're not being just to your wives could be held against you on the day of resurrection or the day of judgment.
According to Islam, what is justice?
Being being fair. So being fair to your wives. What you give one wife, you should be giving the other.
Okay, okay. So what is a
And let me
bond?
clarify what I said.
Go ahead. You there, Jesse? It say, are those bondwomen in your possession? So it say, if you are afraid and will fail to maintain justice with 2, 3, 4 wives, just content yourself with the hoes you already got. Is that what it's saying, brother? Bondwomen in your possession. Is that saying the hoes you already got? Just content yourself with the hoes you already got. Don't even get married. Is Astaghfirullah. Probably a lot of me. All right, let's get Jesse back up in here. What y'all think? It says, but let me read it again. Let me read it again. If you fear you might fail to give orphan women their due rights, if you were to marry them, then marry other women of your choice, 2, 3, or 4. But if you are afraid you will fail to maintain justice, then content yourself with one or those bondwomen in your possession. This way you are less likely to commit injustice. So is this saying if you are afraid to maintain justice, then content yourself with the hoes you already got and don't even get married? We gotta get to the bottom of it. We definitely gotta get to the bottom of it. Somebody in the chat, y'all somebody in the chat, is that what the Quran is saying? If you can't marry 2, 3, 4, or 5, then just just be content with the hoes you got and just play it how you play it. You know what I'm saying? That's what it looked like the Quran is saying to me. That's what it looked like the Quran is saying. And then this motherfucker so long too. I can't even get no real goddamn context. The damn, you know how the Quran is a little different from the Bible. The Quran a little different. Them goddamn chapters go for days. The Quran a little different. Oh yeah, Uncle Reggie, gang. Uncle Reggie. Check this out, Uncle Reggie. And you told me, Uncle Reggie, you all right, hold on, we got Jesse back. You there, Jesse?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, brother. I think I got the context. Let me know if I got the context right. All right. All right. It says, but if you are afraid you will fail to maintain justice, then content yourself with one or those bondwomen in your possession. This way you are less likely to commit injustice. Okay, Jesse, we honing in on the content yourself with part. All right.
All right.
Okay, it says content yourself with one or those bondwomen in your possession. So is that basically saying if you are afraid you will fail to maintain justice, then just content yourself with the hoes you already got, just play it how it go?
Yeah, something along that lines, or just be good with one woman or the bond woman in your possession. So yeah.
Come on, man. See. I'm a scholar right here. You know what I'm saying? I turn the scripture into common knowledge language. You know what I'm saying? See, Super Wavy a little different. You know what I'm saying? I be playing a boss role. You know what I'm saying? I still am, you know what I'm saying, a threat. See how I just check this out. If you fear you might fail to give, all right, now we gotta break this down. If you fear you might give orphan women, if you fear you might fail to give orphan women their due rights if you were to marry them. Now, who is orphan women? Their due rights. What that mean?
Orphan women are like the women who are orphans. I mean, it's kind of straightforward. Like a woman who probably lost her parents.
Okay, and it says their due rights. What are their due rights?
The rights of provision, the rights of protection, provision, and just the rights that basically women have over men.
Okay, so this verse is basically saying if you can't, all right. So it start off saying if you fear you might fail to give orphan women their due rights if you were to marry them, then marry other women of your choice, 2, 3, or 4. But if you are afraid you will fail to maintain justice, then content yourself with the hoes you already got.
Just one,
Huh?
just one. But yeah,
No, brother. It's a one or.
or your bondwoman.
No, it's a those bond woman. That's your
Okay.
hoes, brother. That's your rotation. You feel me?
Well, I wouldn't use that term hose dealing with the crime.
That's your lineup. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday, and Saturday and Sunday.
All right.
Those are your bond women in your possession. Do you agree?
I think that's fair.
All right. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. That was Super Wavy's Islam teachings for the day. I think I did pretty well. Um, what else we got? All right, what did the Quran say about stealing?
It's wrong, and there's a punishment behind it.
What is the punishment behind it?
I had to check. I think that the punishment is going to be in the hadiths, but it might be something along the lines of cutting of the hand or something. But I had to check and confirm.
O you who have believed, do not consume one another's wealth unjustly, but only business by mutual consent, and do not kill yourselves. Indeed, Allah is to you ever merciful. Like that?
I love it.
Already, my boy. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
But whoever repents after his wrongdoing and reform, indeed, Allah will turn to him for forgiveness. Indeed, Allah is forgiving and merciful.
Allah
So,
Akbar.
so you got in the Quran where you can actually unalive somebody, delete somebody, and still being God's good and still being God's blessings. Right, just
Correct.
Is there any? Let's see. The Bible got a sin that you can't come back from. Is there any sin in the Quran that you can't come back from, brother?
So I think ultimately you can come back from just about any sin, but if you die as a polytheist, that might be,
Ah,
what I'm saying, that's unforgivable, or die. Yeah.
ah. All right, hold on. I got somebody. I got somebody. I got somebody for you, Jesse. He been itching too. I got somebody for you, man. He been itching. He been itching up that tree too. I got somebody for you, brother. Uncle JJ.
Hey, what's going on, man?
Man, hey, I got somebody for you, man. I got a Muslim for you, man. You say he beating up all polytheists.
Man, man, I'm let him shine today, bro. I'm gonna come on and do a show about my information. Check that out.
I got you. I got you. How you feel about the Quran? Do you think my brother could convert you to Islam?
Hold on, let me turn this down for a minute. Hold on. Oh, yeah. You're Roger from Gun Jones. Sports talk. Now, what's going on? Who's that?
my boy Jesse. Jesse. Hey, he's here to turn. He's here to fight with the sword. He said he going to convert you to Islam, brother.
How you gonna do that? Put him on the phone.
Jesse, you there?
We live?
I'm here.
Yeah, we live.
Oh, okay. Well, put him live. Well, what's going on, brother? Assalamu alaikum. Starting off for you.
Wa alaikum salam, Maki. Everything's all good over here. I am in the converting mood. You know what I'm saying? If brothers are genuinely interested in truth and coming to the righteous path, the best path for religion, it's Islam all the way. Just to give you a little heads up, Islam is the only religion that is pure monotheism. There's Judaism, but even within Judaism, they kind of practice polytheism when they get a little too deep. But I'm in the pure monotheistic religion. The best
No, you're
religion,
not.
the
You're
religion,
not,
the
because
religion that
you
that
still
is
follow. You
deemed
still
Hold
follow
up, hold
Jesus.
up,
the
Sergio,
religion, the
Sergio. Hey,
religion,
Sergio, mute that. Sergio, mute that.
the religion that's deemed to
Hold up,
manifest
Jesse,
over all
Jesse,
religions.
Jesse, Jesse. He responded to you.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
Yeah, when I come birth, when I die.
What you say, Uncle JJ?
When I get 1,000 virgins when I die.
He say he gonna get 1,000 virgins when he die.
You might get 72 if you get martyred.
Hmm?
Say it
I
again,
said you
Jesse.
might get 72 if you get martyred.
I get 72 virgins.
If you're martyred.
Is that what you get to get when you? Is that what you're looking forward to afterlife, or what's going on? What you gonna do?
Inshallah, if Allah blesses me with martyrdom, I'm taking my 72.
You being greedy, man. What the heck going on? Nah, bro. Hey, do you think
I sent you the link, man. Get in here, man.
Okay, let me go. I'm gonna step outside and smoke for a second.
Yeah, you can smoke. You can smoke on the panel. You can smoke on the panel.
Can you smoke weed as a Muslim brother?
Yeah, you good. You can smoke on the panel. Come on, this ain't Captain 10K.
I'm talking about as a Muslim. He gonna convert me. Do I give up
Do I gotta give up weed?
It's not no pressure for you to give it up immediately, but eventually, yeah, it's something that you're gonna have to give up. You don't have to come to Islam perfect, but ultimately Islam is a religion where you'll grow within it.
I sent
So
you the link,
recognize.
AJ. Come in here. Yeah, come on, come on. All right, Sergio, what's up, man?
Yeah, what up?
Go ahead, pop your shit, Sergio. We got Sergio in the building.
Yeah, what's up? No, I was just saying because we were having another discussion on, I think it was like, I don't know, like last week or some shit.
Nah, man, give Jesse that smoke. What you was saying? It ain't what?
Nah, I'm talking about because what we were talking about last time. Because he was saying that the Jews worship other gods or something like that, but he was still following the Muslims. They still worship Jesus as the Messiah. Like it's good to see him as a rabbi or a teacher, but y'all still believe that he's really the Messiah that's coming back.
Yeah, but we don't worship the Messiah. We recognize him as a Messiah. We recognize him as a prophet. We recognize his miraculous birth. But we are all in agreement that Jesus is a man. We none of us in Islam think that Jesus is God.
Okay, but you do know that in the New Testament, his followers saw him as God, as the God. Like they called
Well,
him.
the Quran comes through and corrects that.
So what does it say?
It says that Jesus is not a God. It also declares that how can Allah have a son when Allah doesn't have a mate? It declares. It says
So if y'all
don't
believe,
go.
so what I'm saying is like y'all believe that he's the Messiah, but I'm saying all that comes from Christianity, which started with what they call Yeshua, who all that. That's where Christianity started from, and then it started from what they call Paul. So I don't know if you subscribe to Paul's writings. Do you subscribe to Paul's writings?
No. Matter of fact, I believe that Paul was spoken about in John 16 when he talked about the man who would persecute the church, and he's also the man who in another scripture where it talks about a man if they declare that they seen me in the desert, don't believe them. So no, we don't subscribe to Paul's teachings. Don't get me wrong, we do recognize that um I still believe that God had a special hand in Paul, being that like Paul was foretold. So what Paul did was told that he was going to do, and I think a miracle of God is that God kind of showed how Paul was not the man to be followed within Paul's own
A1,
writings.
make a video, nigga. We'll get back to you later, nigga. Keep the content going, nigga. Make a video, nigga. A 10-hour video, nigga. My bad, y'all.
Hey Jesse, so what I'm saying is this, right? Yeshua told his followers to follow the Pharisees. Would you agree with that? If you go to, I think like Matthew 23 or something like that, it says that Yeshua told his followers to follow after what the Pharisees are doing. So I can show you
Yeah,
even what they call Christ's
yeah,
word.
I would
Yeah,
I would agree with that. I would agree with that in the time of Jesus. During the time of Jesus, that would have been the appropriate thing to do. But when the Prophet Muhammad came and he came with the Quran is going to be our revelation that we follow in totality. We still recognize the previous scriptures as being God's word. God sent those books over time, but ultimately, there has been corruption within those books, which kind of made the need for the Quran.
I can also say the same about Judaism because you see Christianity and you know, Islam and all these other religions. Like I said, they all copy from the Jews. They all copy from the Torah. So whatever the Torah says, that's what the New Testament says. That's what the Quran says. So it's like whatever the Torah says, they try to make a religion out of that. And the same thing happens with Christians do that. The people that follow the Quran, they do that. Y'all getting it from the Jews, and I think even in your Quran, it tells you that the Jews are the chosen people. It never says that the Ishmaelites or the sons of Abraham, right? Because I know, yeah, the
Well,
Muslims.
well, it doesn't say the Jews. It says the children of Israel.
So who would be the children of Israel? I mean, Jews just means somebody from the tribe of Judah.
But those aren't necessarily the children of Israel. Just because they have taken the title Jews does not make them from the children of Israel. The children of Israel are descendants of Jacob or descendants of Israel.
Yeah, so like I said, Judah is the son of Jacob. Is that correct? Judah is the son of Jacob. Judah is the son of Jacob. There were 12 tribes, and Judah was one of them. That's where the Jews come from.
And that nigga on your ass.
See, but the thing is, Jewish is a religion that people can convert to. When we talk about the children of Israel, we're specifically speaking about the people who were born from that lineage. So like
There was
just
all,
specifically them, not brothers who convert or not brothers who have taken the title of Jews. Matter of fact, in the New Testament, Jesus himself declares that those who claim to be Jews and are not are from the synagogue of Satan. So, there's we're specifically speaking of the children of Israel being God's chosen people.
the children of Israel will be all the 12 tribes of Israel. So it will be the Jews will be there, the ones from the tribe of Judah. I mean, all of them. You know what I mean? So you believe Jewish people are not Israelites. What you say, the Pharisees were Israelites because that's where the rabbis come from. The Pharisees come from the rabbis.
I would not. Look, I'm not going to say that they were the children of Israel or not. To be real, I'm not sure if the Pharisees were the children of Israel, but I'm just saying, like, specifically speaking, the children of Israel were God's chosen people. Maybe the Pharisees might have been children of Israel. Maybe some of them weren't. I don't know. And it's not. I don't want to.
Yeah, because
I don't want to step out of bounds on that.
Even in the New Testament, it says that Nicodemus, a Pharisee, followed Yeshua. So even he was a Pharisee. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. So he would have been what you call a Jew or Jewish person. A Pharisees is just what they call Jewish people. That's where they come from. It was the Hasidians first, the Hasidians, and then it went from the Hasidians, then it went to the Pharisees, the Perusian, and then it went to the rabbis. So that's where the lineage goes from. That's the.
But they weren't calling themselves Jewish people back then.
They were calling themselves Jewish during the second like during the time of the Pharisees. They were still doing that. They were calling themselves rabbis.
Do you have a Bible? Do you have a Bible verse?
Yeah, I got history. I think it's like first century CE. Rabbi Yohanan ben Sakai. He's called rabbi during the first century CE. So that's where he descends from the what they call the rabbis. He was the first person to be called rabbi. It's Rabbi Yohanan ben Sakai.
But this is after Jesus. Right? They called themselves Jews after Jesus.
No, it was like, hold on, I'm gonna check right now.
And just to point out, just a reminder, when Jesus
but
came,
you had,
Jesus said,
like I already told you, you had Nicodemus. So Nicodemus was a Jew, and he's even written in the Talmud. He's even mentioned in the rabbinic sages.
Where does it say he's a Jew?
I'll show you right now. Yeah, I'll go to the New Testament.
Because, like I said, I want to point out that Jesus says, those who claim to be Jews and are not are of the synagogue of Satan. So
I'm going to read this right quick. It says right here, it says Nicodemus was a Pharisee, a ruler of the Jews, specifically a member of the Sanhedrin, the Jewish ruling council. Features exclusively in the Gospel of John. He is best known for visiting Yeshua by night to learn about spiritual rebirth. So I know it says right here that he was a ruler of the Jews. So if he was a ruler of the Jews, doesn't that mean that he was a Jew? If he was a ruler of the Jews, according to Johanan John 3:1, it says there was a man of the Pharisees named Nicodemus, a ruler of the Jews. So it says right there, ruler of the Jews. You can even go into the Greek and it will say the same thing. It will say that he was a Jew.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair, but still on that same point, Jew. Not everybody who claims to be a Jew is the children of Israel.
Like I said, there was converts of every nation. There was converts that converted, and some Jews don't act like Jews. That doesn't mean that there's no right.
But
Yeah,
That's my point. You
yeah,
can be a Jew and be the children of
yeah.
Israel, but you can't be a Jewish convert and be the children of Israel.
You gotta come from the 12 tribes. You gotta be an Israelite, a born Israelite. Yeah, you
Okay.
know what I'm saying.
Well, I agree with that.
Yeah. You think you had Edomite converts even during the Second Temple period. There was Edomite converts that converted. Well, that will always happen. There was
So,
always Edomite.
Jesse is an Israelite.
I
Jesse,
don't look. It's possible, but I don't claim to know, man, because I think
you come from Ishmael, right?
no, I'm not an Ishmaelite. I'm not.
Oh, you an Ishmaelite in spirit.
I'm not an Ishmael. I could possibly be an Ishmaelite, but I don't know my history. I could be an Israelite. I could be an Ishmaelite. You know what I'm saying? But
Oh,
I
so
don't know my history to make those type of claims.
you think you more likely to be an Israelite than an Ishmaelite?
Uh, I think based off of arguments that are commonly made back here. But to be real, like I just take it for a grain of salt. So I don't claim neither.
There we go. There we go. All right, so I think Sergio got the first round. I think Sergio pop your top that first round, brother. You got your win? Let me know when y'all get y'all win back. I'll do a commercial break. Sergio, you got Jesse on that first round, brother.
Yeah, already. Yeah,
So Jesse is a polytheist.
is he still following believing that Yeshua is Messiah? I mean, it's good to respect him, like I said, as the prophet or something like that, like a rabbi, like a Jewish sage. Like you can respect him like that. But you can't say that he's like the Messiah or God or something like that. Like I would still use the New Testament, but in some stuff, not 100% to trust it and try to say that that's.
Give us a couple of books that we shouldn't be reading in the New
I
Testament.
mean, you shouldn't even be like reading the New Testament. You have to read it like from parts. Like you have to read parts of it. You can't just read the whole book because then you'll get confused and then you'll go into idolatry. And that's what a lot of most Christians do. Like they'll read the whole book of John and then it's nothing but idolatry. You can't be reading it.
Okay. So you saying
You have
it ain't really no books that should be banned, but don't read the whole book. Don't read the whole chapter. That's what you're saying?
Yeah, like there's truths and then there's not truths. So it's like there's errors, there's mistakes. So it can't be 100% trusted.
Is the Old Testament 100%?
The Torah, yeah,
Oh,
it's
I
100.
didn't realize I was on mute, Aki. But let me just clarify, brother. You could be a Messiah and not be God, brother. We don't hold Messiah to God level. So we
Yeah,
we
but
believe
his
it's Jesus as
followers.
a Messiah. Yeah, but we are not of those followers. Don't get me wrong. We're followers of Jesus and the man Jesus, but we're not followers of him in the light that the same way that the Christians are.
Do you subscribe to John then, like John the Baptist? Subscribe to that?
Well, I believe that it's God who sent the Torah and He sent the Gospels, but it's just like you said just a second ago, where there's truths and there's untruths within it. So I'm not the one to say what is true and what is not. If the Quran confirms it, then I'm rocking with it. But if the Quran denies it, I'm going against it.
Is there anything in
What
the
about
is there anything in the Bible that the Quran denies?
Yeah, the crucifixion of Jesus. The fact that Jesus is God, we totally deny that.
Sergio, you
can you show the what they call the angel Jibril appearing to Prophet Muhammad?
Uh, there's verses on it, and there's
The
also
revelation, yeah, the revelation of Jibril.
we
Can
we,
you,
we
can
could
you show anything of that in the Torah or in the
in the
rabbinic text or anything like that?
Yes.
Where at?
I mean, it's not going to say that Angel Jabril is the one, but it declares that the book is given to him who cannot read, and he's told read, and ultimately there's a hadith that declares that it was the angel Jabril who told the Prophet Muhammad to read, but Prophet Muhammad declared that he couldn't read. So it's not
Let's
going
go to that. Let's go
to
to
say
that
that.
scripture. Can you show me the scripture so I can go to it? What is it? What is the scripture of the where it
It's in
says that?
Isaiah. It's the book is read, and he's told to
Okay,
read. Look it up. I don't know it off the top of the head. Let me see.
Isaiah 29.
Oh, you found it?
So it's talking about David, right? David, and then you got 12. So it says, and the vision of this become unto you the words of writing that is sealed, which men delivered to one that is learned, saying, read this, I pray thee. Say it, I cannot, for it is sealed, and the writing is delivered to him that learned, saying, read this, I pray. And he said, I am not learned. So when you go to Isaiah 29, it's talking about the city of David, but the prophet Muhammad is not mentioned in Isaiah 19. Do you have any scholars saying this or anything like that?
Well, of course, your
I don't
scholars
see
are
the
going.
name. I don't see the name Muhammad here, and I don't see any prophets name here either. It just says Ariel, the city of David and Compt. So it's just talking about the city of David. Then it says, for Yahweh has poured out unto you the spirit of deep sleep, and has closed your eyes, the prophets and your herds, the seers, he had covered. So this is talking about the prophets, right? So where do the prophets come from? They come from Israel. They don't come from Ishmael. So it says right here, for Hashem has poured unto you the ruach of deep sleep, and has closed your eyes, the prophets, and your heads, the seers. So who are the seers? Right? The seers are the Israelites. They're the ones that see, the prophets, the ones that are seeing. That's what it says in verse 10. Right? Let's go to verse 9, right? So no, but hold on. Yeah, it says right here. For Hashem has poured out unto you the ruach of deep sleep, and has closed your eyes. The prophets, see, it's talking about the prophets that come from Israel. Your heads, the seers, right? The heads of the tribes, of the Israelite tribes, right? It says your heads, the seers, right? Had he covered, right? So it says right here. And the vision of this became unto you as the words writing that is sealed, which man delivered to me, saying, to one that is learned, saying, read this. He said, I cannot, for it is sealed. And the writing is delivered to him that is not learned. Read this, I pray thee. And he said, I am not learned. For Hashem has said, for as much as this people draw near. So who will be the people? The people are the children of Israel. This is not talking about another nation.
So, brother, what you just did was you added to the scripture. It doesn't say nothing about the children of Israel or nothing like that. The seers are the children of Israel. This is something that you just added your own interpretation to. Now, when I said the book is given to him and he's told to read, this situation happened with the Prophet Muhammad. So when the angel Jibril came to the Prophet Muhammad, he told him to read, and the Prophet Muhammad declared that he could not read, and angel Jibril told him to read again, and he basically said the exact same thing. So I'm just declaring that this is a prophecy regarding that situation.
I can show you I can show you on verse 12, right? On Rashi's commentary, we'll read about what it says, right? It says, and if the book is given to one who cannot read, saying, now read, this shall he say, I cannot read. And when they take it from him and open it sealed and give it to one who does not understand the language of the letter, and they say to him, now read this, he will say, I cannot read. Similarly, when you adjure the prince of fire, he will say, I cannot, for the matter is sealed for me. And when you adjure this, he will say, I do not recognize this name by which you adjure me, for this is not my name. This is what Jeremiah said, Jeremiah 20:21-4. Yeah, so this is not, it's not talking about that. I already read it.
Read what
Yeah.
you read again. Read it again.
Yeah. I can go, like I said, it's not what you think it's talking, because I just saw it, I read it. It's talking about the prophets. You didn't hear what I said earlier?
No.
Yeah, so if you go to verse, if you go to verse 10, it says the prophets and the head and your heads and the seers. So do you see, where do the prophets come from? Can you show a prophet from Ishmael in the Torah? Can you show a prophet?
So
It says the prophets and the seers. So who are the seers? The seers are the Israelites. I can show you that in the Torah. The prophets would be like Joel, Hosea. Those are the prophets. You know what I'm saying? So who are the prophets?
Okay. I have no disagreeing with that. The prophets that are for you are the same prophets for me.
All right, so
Now, as far as the seer goes, I don't think the seer is the prophet. I think that's another thing. I think that, like, now I'm not sure. I had to do a little more research on that, but I think the
Do
seer
you know what the
may actually
seers
be
are?
an angel. I think they might be angels, but I'm not 100% sure. So I'm just take what I said as a grain of salt. But I think there's a possibility that the seers could be angels.
hey brother, you need to get rid of that goddamn salt out your goddamn pocket, brother.
I'm
You
just saying,
got a lot of
brother,
salt.
look,
You got a lot of salt.
I don't think the seers are people. I don't think that.
What you was about to say they are, Sergio?
Yeah, I know what the seers are, because I can go to the book. I think it's like the book of Amos. Oh no, it's Isaiah. Yeah, it's the book of. But there's another precept to that. So this is Isaiah 30:10. It says, "Which say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things. Speak unto us smooth things. Prophesy deceits." So the seers will be the Israelites. They're the ones that see.
Brother, you just drawn a conclusion the same way I did. I don't think that. See, you don't have nothing that tells you direct that the seers are the Israelites. Me and you just did the exact same thing. I think the seers might possibly be angels. You think that they might be the children of Israel, but you don't have nothing that declares specifically what the seers are.
Sergio typing like a motherfucker. Sergio,
Yeah. So it said. Yeah. So it says right here, right? It says that the term seer is applied to figures like Samuel and Gad. That's what it says right here. So they were Israelites. Is Samuel an Israelite? So he was called a seer.
So it says, it's applied to people like Samuel or Gad. Now, it doesn't say Israelites. It just says applied to people. People like
Samuel was an Israelite. Samuel was Israel.
It doesn't
Yeah,
necessarily
Samuel
mean
was an
it does not
Israelite.
necessarily
He
mean
was.
that the seers
He's the
are
one. Samuel
specifically
is.
Israelites.
Yeah, he's an Israelite. You didn't know that Samuel was an Israelite?
Google that. Just make sure.
Yeah, you didn't know?
I'm not declaring that he is or is
Yeah,
not. But just go ahead and Google it.
Samuel from the Torah. Like, he's the one that like, let me read this to you, right? It says the story of Samuel anointing David is found in 1 Samuel 16. So he's the one that anointed David Amelech. It was Samuel. He's the one that anointed David Amelech, King David. You didn't know about Samuel?
like Sergio about to grab the second round. I don't think Jesse is gonna. Let's see, a couple minutes. Is that a knockout? Is that a knockout? Jesse, wake up. Sergio, I think you got the TKO game. Nah, my boy. I think
He's selling juices. He's selling juices. That's it.
nah, he driving.
Yeah, probably.
He say he's selling. Hey, I'm gonna tell him you playing with his business, Sergio.
And I'll buy a juice from the brother. Ain't no hate. Shit. Ain't no disrespect. Shit.
Nah, I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking with you, Sergio. Hey, man, I think you and Kavard, you want a piece of yes, Uncle Chucky. We is in the future. We in the future, Uncle Chucky. We is in the future. Thursday on Wednesday. Hey, look. Hey, tell me why I just seen that. Tell me what. All right, Jesse back. Tell me why I just seen that. Like probably about 30 minutes ago. Hey, when I was rolling the weed, I say, damn. I was rolling the blunt. Before I even hit the blunt, I say, shit. I say, shit. We in the future for sure. See, Uncle Chucky Uncle Chucky understand the assignment. You know what I'm saying? We in the motherfucking future. Niggas go, that nigga don't know. Yeah, nigga, we in the motherfucking future. Nigga. Motherfucking future. Gonna go with that. How about we go with that? That sound more. That sound good. Yeah, we gonna go with that. We gonna go with that. We in the future. Nah, what's up, Uncle Chucky? Hey, Sergio.
Yeah.
So when Jesse was like Islam is the only monotheistic religion, you said no, it's not, right?
It's not.
All right, what other religion is? Go ahead, man. Take off.
I'll say Judaism. Yeah, we worship one God. We practice the Shema prayer, which is, the Hashem Echad, right? Adonai.
Jesse,
We worship one. Yeah, we do the prayers too. You know what I mean? The one God, Deuteronomy 6. You know what I'm saying? All the other religions, they come after. You know what I'm saying? First, the Pharisees started everything.
Okay, I'm back. So this brother declared that a seer was Israelites. So I Googled it, you know what I'm saying? And it says a seer is an early term for a prophet, specifically one who receives divine revelation through visual means like trances, dreams, mind's eye visions.
And who were the visions given to? Was not the vision given to Ezekiel, given to the prophets, to Isaiah, to Joel, to Hosea, to Jeremiah? Those were all that's where the visions were given to. The visions were given to the children of Israel.
That the same thing happened with the Prophet Muhammad.
I can also say the same thing about Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai, because the prophet Elijah appeared to him.
Okay, but what I'm saying is this term is not specific to the children of Israel, even though the children of Israel were known to have these moments. This is not specifically the children of Israel. This is for someone who receives revelation by seeing it through visions and things like that. And
Hey,
I just want to say,
Hey,
Prophet
Jesse.
Muhammad did this.
Hold up. Hey, Jesse, when you had felt like Sergio say he's selling juices.
Oh,
Sergio,
selling juices, huh?
Sergio say your ass was slinging juices.
Nah, not this time. I'm moving stuff today, but I ain't even moving furniture today. I'm chilling.
All right, my bad. Y'all get the back what y'all was saying. My bad.
So can you show any
Yeah,
Hebrew
I was
any
just I was
Hebrew
just
ma-
saying a seer is someone who basically has visions. This is not specifically to the children of Israel. The Prophet Muhammad, he was a seer, he was a prophet, and he received a revelation in the same exact manner that the scripture speaks of. So, like I said, this verse is directly correlating to the Prophet Muhammad.
There's no scripture in the Torah that says nothing about the Prophet Muhammad.
That one does.
So do you have any Hebrew manuscripts about the Prophet Muhammad, and
Yes.
that we're supposed to be following that? Like Hebrew, not Arabic. Do you have any Hebrew
Yes,
manuscripts
Hebrew.
or
Well,
Aramaic or any Aramaic or Hebrew manuscripts that you can provide?
yes. In the Songs of Solomon, it mentions the Prophet Muhammad by name, Muhammadan.
You said the Song of Solomon mentions the Prophet Muhammad.
Yes. They had translated it as altogether lovely, but the term that they said in Hebrew was Muhammadan.
Okay, Song of Songs. What chapter? So I'm going to it.
All right, give me a second.
The okay, chapter 2, verse
I'm
what?
not. Did you find it?
Song of Solomon, chapter 2, verse what?
I gotta look it up. And you gotta recognize I'm driving too. So
Man, you got a smart car, man. That car driving for you.
it's gonna be Songs of Solomon 5:16.
Song of Solomon 5:16. Okay, it says 5. You said 2:16.
5:16.
You said what?
5:16.
Oh yeah. It says, his mouth as most sweet. Yeah, he is altogether lovely. This is my beloved. This is my friend, O daughters of Jerusalem.
So
That's what you said.
the altogether is Muhammadan.
We can go to the Hebrew and see
Yep.
that's true.
Go ahead.
Yeah. It doesn't say, it's not going to say the Prophet Muhammad.
It's gonna say Muhammadan.
It doesn't say the Prophet.
It says Muhammadan. It says his name direct.
Sergio, typing like a motherfucker. Go ahead, Sergio.
Yeah. 5:16.
Yep.
Sergio, do you pray 5 times a day?
Said, do I pray 5 times a day?
Yeah.
Try to. Every day.
5 times a day? God damn, Sergio, you a Muslim already.
So we go to the Hebrew word right here. It's this is the let's see this shit. Yeah, the Hebrew word is mamtak, which is most sweet. It's talking about sweet.
I said altogether lovely.
You said what?
Altogether lovely. It's Muhammadan.
Yeah, it doesn't say that. It
Brother,
said
it does. You can
The
just
strong
Google it.
definitions. Yeah, I'm in the Strongs right now. This is the Strongs, the
But I'm
lexicon.
saying, look. In Hebrew, the word altogether lovely is Muhammadan. They translated Muhammadan to altogether lovely.
It doesn't say Muhammad. It says most sweet.
Brother, what does it say in Hebrew? And the
Ma
word I said is
Mam Takim.
altogether,
It's
brother,
Mam.
not
It's
most
Mam
sweet.
Takim.
I didn't say, did I say most sweet or did I say altogether lovely?
Yeah, it's Mam Takim means sweet or candies. That's what it means. I put it all together. That's all it means.
Brother, altogether lovely.
Yeah, yeah. It just means to be sweet. That's all it means. I don't know what you're talking about.
The word that says altogether lovely or desirable is Muhammadan.
Muhammad is not there. It's Mam Takim. Language was
Muhammadan.
not listen. The language, the Torah was not written in Arabic. It was written in Hebrew.
Brother, and I'm
It's
telling
not
you,
written in Arabic.
in Hebrew, it's Muhammadan.
It's not there. I just showed you what it was. I just proved. I can't even share my screen. Like it says right here, Mam Takim, which means sweet. I put all the Hebrew letters. So I just
Brother,
did it.
just Google it. Google it, because you're not doing, brother, you're not, first of all, I didn't say sweet. I said altogether lovely.
I don't know where you getting Muhammad from, because I mean the
Altogether, brother, the part, all right, read the verse again.
I'm reading it in the language. Why would I need? Why
All right,
would I
read it
need
in
to read?
English. Read it in English.
Why would I go to the English when we're supposed to
I'm
be
just
reading
saying,
in
read
Hebrew?
it in English and we'll get there.
All right. It says, "His mouth is most sweet, yet he is altogether lovely. This is my beloved, and this is my
Okay.
friend." Yeah.
The part where it says all, not most sweet, the part where it says altogether lovely. Translate that.
It doesn't say it. It's not there in the Hebrew. It says "kol." It just means all. Like it just means like that just means altogether. Yeah. What about it?
Altogether lovely is Muhammadan.
Yeah, but that doesn't say the Prophet Muhammad.
It
The
says
word actually doesn't.
Muhammadan. It literally says his name.
No, it says ma. It says Ma'amad. That's what it says.
No,
Ma'amad.
you're going to most sweet. I'm saying altogether lovely, and it's Muhammadan.
But it still doesn't make any sense because the Torah was written in Hebrew. It wasn't written in Arabic. So why
You're
would it be
cooked.
Muhammad?
You're cooked because even the Hebrew, even in Hebrew, the pronunciation of Muhammadan is his name. It doesn't matter if it's written in
Let's see.
Arabic or
Let's see. It
Hebrew.
says no.
If
Hold
you
on. Let
say
me
it out
read this.
loud,
Hold on. Let me go. I'm on AI. It says no. Mahadamin does not mean the proper name Muhammad. It is a common Hebrew noun meaning lovely, delightful things, and precious thing, derived from the root HMD to desire or delight. So it does not mean Muhammad. That's what it says, bro. You tripping? Anybody can do a fucking quick AI, bro. Let me making shit up, bro.
Jesse, Jesse. Jesse.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right, I fell out. So he said it's a proper noun that means what?
Yeah, yeah, I read it. Yeah. It says no, Mahadadim does not mean the proper name Muhammad. It is a common Hebrew noun meaning lovely, delightful things, or precious thing,
Brother,
derived from the root word HMD, to desire or delight.
brother, what you're failing to realize is, first of all, you're pronouncing it wrong. It's Muhammadim. Muhammadim. That's how you say it. And Muhammadim is his name. His name is Muhammadim. It is the plural form of Muhammad. Type it
Yeah,
up.
so
Type
it
it up.
says, so it says this, right. It says the Hebrew word mahadadim in Song of Songs 5:16 is not translated as Muhammad. That's what it says,
Brother,
bro.
it's not. It's
Not-
because it's translated as altogether lovely. His Muhammadim and Muhammad are pronounced the exact way, the same way, brother. That's what you're failing to realize. You're butchering it when you try to say it. It's Muhammadim.
what language was the Quran written in? Arabic, right?
All right, but it doesn't think like this.
Yeah.
It's about it's about
why would the
pronunciation.
Torah listen? Why would the Torah be talking about some Arabic man and Solomon is writing about some Arabic man? It doesn't even make no sense, bro. Why would
Brother,
Solomon be
what
writing
what
about
you're
some?
what you're failing to realize is, regardless of what language it is written, the pronunciation is the same. So Muhammadim is pronounced Muhammad. Like
That's still not
Muhammad
the
and
proper.
Muhammad are.
That's not the proper Muhammad. Though, that's what I'm saying.
It is. It's the
No, it's
same
not.
thing.
Song
When
of
you when you
Songs. All
have
this is
when you have these brothers who recite Hebrew, they're literally saying Muhammadim when they read it, and it's the exact same pronunciation as Muhammad, and he is altogether lovely. Just like they translated it to. They translated his name out of the Quran. I mean, out of the Bible. Excuse me.
Yeah. All right. Let me read this. Right. Give me a second. In Judaism, Song of Psalms 5:16 is understood as a poetic expression of human romantic love. In tradition, allegorical commentary as a symbol of deep loving bond between Hashem and the Jewish people. This verse concludes the phrase "ve." So it says "ve," and then it says "machadadim," translated as "he is altogether lovely or desirable." The maiden's praise, literal plain meaning Peshat. The maiden's praise. The speaker is a young woman, the Shulamite, describing her love, describing her beloved to the women of Jerusalem. Sweetness and charm. She says his mouth of full and sweetening, that is his entire person and character. So this is what that's talking about. It's not talking about what you're saying it's talking about. It says she, and then it says she defines him with affection as both her romantic partner. So this is talking about the Shulamite woman, talking about Solomon. It has nothing to do with the Prophet Muhammad. Let me keep reading. It says right here, allegorical interpretation, midrash, divine romance, rabbi. Yeah, can you? I'm
Hmm?
not done. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It says right here, divine romance. Divine romance. Rabbis view the entire book of Psalms as an allegory for the love between God and Israel, the maiden. So the speaker is a young woman, the Shulamite, describing her beloved to the women of Jerusalem. So that's what that's talking about. That's what Song of Songs 5 is talking about. It's not talking about what you're saying. It's
Did
talking
you
about.
just say the book of Psalms is fake?
Who said that?
You said the book of Psalms is written as allegory about God and the Israelites, right?
I said it says right here. It says in Judaism, Song of Songs 5 chapter 5 verse 16 is understood as a poetic expression of a human romantic love in traditional allegorical commentary as a symbol of deep loving bond between God and the Jewish people. That's what it's saying.
So it was fake.
You said what?
So it was fake.
What you mean?
Look up the definition for allegory.
Nah, this is just a commentary. So what I'm saying is like the point that I want to make. It says the speaker is a young woman, the Shulamite.
Commentary.
Yeah. So
It's
the
commentary.
point that I'm making is saying the speaker is a young woman, the Shulamite woman, describing her beloved to the women of Jerusalem. So who is the beloved? It's talking about Solomon.
So is it an allegory?
That's what that's talking about. That's beloved. That
is it an allegory?
No, I'm saying that it was that they.
Is it an allegory?
No, it's not an allegory. You can go look this up. That's the Shulamite woman. According, like it's not no allegory, nothing. I'm reading AI, so it's gonna say some bullshit. But what I'm saying.
So the commentator was wrong when he said that.
You said what?
Oh! So now the commentary is bullshit.
No, I'm saying because this is AI. This is not rabbinic words. This is what I'm reading up like on the screen. What the point that I'm making is that's the Shulamite woman.
So when you pull up AI, it's gonna say some bullshit.
It's not 100% correct. You got to go to the text itself.
Okay, so did you just pull up AI to try to prove me wrong?
Yeah, hold on.
And he's out here. Do you hear him, Shine? He's out here dissing the very source that he used.
So let me read this, right? It says Song of Songs 5:16 is a part of the bride's glowing description of her beloved, whom traditional views identified as King Solomon. I told you it was talking about Solomon. It's not talking about Muhammad. That's why I showed that source. So it's like it's not a debate. If it was a debate, it would have been something else. Hold on. If it was a debate, it would have been something else. This is not a debate.
Brother.
Yeah.
They view it. That's how it's viewed. It's viewed as King Solomon, but it says
even in
Muhammad.
Judaism, is King Solomon. So like I said, in Judaism, that's Songs 5 and 16 is talking about Solomon.
But it uses the name Muhammad.
It doesn't say Muhammad.
It says Muhammadim.
Like I said, it's about Solomon. It doesn't matter what you say. It's like I said, it's the Shulamite woman describing how Solomon is. That's all it is. So I don't know why would you try to dismiss Solomon and then just to put Muhammad there. It just makes no sense.
Because it didn't say Solomon. It says Muhammadim.
So I'm gonna ask you a question. Who wrote the book? Who wrote Song of Solomon? Solomon wrote it, right? Who?
No, David wrote it. Oh, Songs of Solomon.
Yeah. So why would you say that it's not talking about Solomon when the whole book is about Solomon? Doesn't make no sense.
So Solomon is writing about himself.
Like I said, I can show you what the sages say. I can show you what the rabbinic say.
Is Solomon talking about himself? So Solomon is talking about himself.
Like I say, you wanna argue with Judaism, you can argue with.
He's declared. You declared that Solomon wrote the Songs of Solomon.
Yeah.
And okay, and he described him as altogether lovely. He's talking about himself.
I can go to let me see. I got some more sources. Hold on.
He's talking about himself.
Gotta spell Muhammadim because he keep putting Muhammad, gang. Hey Sergio, this nigga Jesse making shit up, huh?
Well, he might as well stop reading Song of Solomon. He's gonna take away that Solomon wrote it. That's all I'm saying. Solomon wrote the book for you.
I'm not saying. Look, brother. I'm not saying that Songs of Solomon wasn't written by King David, or excuse me, Solomon. What I'm saying is, are you declaring that Solomon wrote about himself?
I can also say the same thing about Genesis. I can also say the same thing about Deuteronomy. I can also say the same thing about those books.
He's
I
a
just,
Muslim. He's a
we
Muslim,
have
Sergio. That hurt.
so so what I'm saying is like we know who wrote them because we not only have one Torah, we also have what they call the Mishnah, which is like the traditions of the Pharisees. We also have that too. So that will give us the explanation of who wrote the books, of you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that.
Hey Jesse, Sergio forgot
Yeah,
who he was talking to. He started mentioning Genesis and other books. Like you a Muslim. That go for your point.
Exactly.
Come on, Sergio. You
Exactly.
gotta knock Jesse out,
And
man.
he'll never, and I'm still reminiscing on the last time I talked to Sergio and had that brother running door to door, and I was right behind him every step of the way. That brother kept on going from point to point, and I was slapping him over the head.
hey, 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 Sergio.
yeah.
You remember that conversation?
You said what?
You remember the last time you talked to Jesse?
Yeah, bro. I mean, I was probably drinking or some shit. I wasn't fucking
Nah,
paying
yeah.
attention.
Hey, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I might have
yeah,
been
yeah, yeah.
drinking that
Blaming
day.
on the
Hey, nah, but I
alcohol.
think, hey,
You,
Jesse, he
you
been
might,
on
you
your
might.
top today though. He got his get back.
Nah, this brother got a computer in front of him. I'm over here driving, and he's still not on my top. This brother is pulling up AI sources and then discrediting the AI sources right before your eyes. This brother don't know what he believed, man. This brother's just lost children of Israel, right, Sergio?
Not lost. And Song
Oh,
of
you're not.
Songs 5:16 is talking about the Shulamite woman and even King Solomon. I can even show scholars saying the same thing. Not only just Jewish sources. I can show scholars saying the same.
So what he's saying is, Jesse, if you can't just try to put Muhammad in there, because then you're gonna discredit, you're gonna throw off the whole Solomon story, brother. Right, Sergio?
Yeah.
brother, brother, when you read the verse direct, it says Muhammadan. Now, we in Islam believe that the Jews altered the books with their own agenda. So, the fact that they translated his name and come up with their own theories on what it means, this means nothing to me, because we ultimately believe that they did this. They translated his name and came up with their own stories about what they mean. Now, this brother can't get around the fact that Muhammadan
So you
is
saying Muhammad is the
Muhammad.
Messiah? He's
No,
not the Messiah. So if he's
no,
not
I'm
the
just saying
Messiah,
that
then why would he be in the Torah if he's not the Messiah? I don't make. You're
because
cut
the,
right
the
there.
Torah and the Torah and the Gospels foretold about the prophet Muhammad. He doesn't have to be uh, a Messiah. But you know what? Some would argue that he is a Messiah, in the same way that Moses was a Messiah, or Abraham was a Messiah. Jesus was a. But when we speak of the Messiah, this term the Messiah is referred to Jesus directly.
Yeah, I can show you. I can show you a Messiah in the book of like Lamentations. It talks
He's
about what
he's
they
he's
call the
a
comforter, what they call
he's
the
a
comfort Menahem. He's also mentioned in Jewish texts. So I can also say that, yeah,
the comforter.
Menahem. Yeah.
The prophet Muhammad. The prophet
You
Muhammad
said the
is
Prophet
the comforter.
Muhammad is the comforter.
In the New Testament, he is. See, I didn't realize that they use this term, a comforter, when in the Old Testament. But I know that they mention the comforter coming in the New Testament, and we believe that that comforter is Jesus. Or is not Jesus. Is the prophet Muhammad.
You don't have the correct name of the Messiah.
His name
You
is
you said you
his
said
name
that
is
You said
Muhammad
that
or
Muhammad
Ahmed.
is called the comforter. That's what you said.
Yes, in the New Testament, he's referred to as the
Okay,
Comforter.
I'm going to show the source.
In the New Testament, I didn't even know that the Comforter was mentioned in the Old
Yeah,
Testament. But
the
in the New
comforter
Testament,
is mentioned.
they talk
Yeah, the
about the
comforter is
Comforter.
mentioned in the Book of Lamentations, and he's also in what they call the Sohar, within in the Kabbalah text. Let me go to the one in Lamentations. And it's even in yeah, I'll read it right here. It's Lamentations 1:16. It says, "For these things I weep, my eye runneth down with water, because the comforter that should relieve my soul is far from me. My children are desolate because the enemy prevailed." So this is Lamentations. That's just let's see. Yeah, Lamentations 1:16. Now I'm going to show another source in the Sohar. Well, I believe this is what they call the Messiah of the lineage of Judah, right? What they call Mashiach ben Judah. So this is in addition. He opened the discussion. This is from the Sohar. This is Shlat Lecha, right? This is 298. In addition, he opened the discussion saying, "You that bring good tidings to Zion, get you up into the high mountain, into the high mountain." Definitely means that the mountain of Avarim, at which Moses was buried. We already have explained that uh, the Shekinah would descend from there and will proclaim the good tidings to the world. However, she includes everything, meaning the expression. Good tidings to Zion compromises the variety of literal interpretations. You that bring good tidings to Zion is Hepzibah, the wife of Nathan, the son of David, who is the mother of the Messiah, Menahem, son of Amiel, who was her descendant. This is what they call, yeah, Menahem,
Amen.
son of Amiel. No, it
You said
says
Atman.
Menahem, son of Amiel.
Just
Yeah, okay, okay.
reread it one more
It
time.
says, "You that bring good tidings to Zion is Hepzibah, the wife of Nathan, the son of David, who is the mother of the Messiah, Menahem, son of Amiel, who was her descendant." So it's saying right here, the mother of the Messiah is Hepzibah, but this is talking about the Messiah's name is Menahem, son of Amiel. That will be the Messiah from Judah. So the Messiah will have to come from the lineage of Judah. He will not come from Ishmael. You know what I'm saying?
What does it say anything
Yeah,
about
I just
Comforter?
show. It says comforter. You can go to the text. It's the text is called. This is from the Sohar, and I even showed it in the Torah. This is Shlat Lecha, right? 98. 298.
I'm saying, where did it say? Where did it say
It
Comforter in
says
that verse?
Menahem, son of Amiel. It says it. Menahem, son of Amiel. That's the comforter.
But where does it
It
translate to
says
Comforter?
Menahem. Yeah, that means the comforter. That's what the name Menahem means. It means the comforter. His name is there in the text.
Okay, now go ahead.
Yeah,
The
it
Comforter will
says
come.
Menahem, son of Amiel, who was her descendant. So it just says right there that it says, I can read it again. It says, "You that bring good tidings to Zion is Hepzibah, the wife." Huh?
Prophet Muhammad did this. Prophet Muhammad
No,
prophesied.
this is saying that Menahem, son of Amiel, that's the Messiah from Judah, according to the Zohar. And even not even that, I have other sources, even in the Talmud too. But it talks about the Messiah called Menahem. I also have that too. But I'm showing already too much sources. You know what I'm saying? But, ran out of weed already. You know what I'm saying? I had a little bit earlier, real talk. You know what I'm saying?
Menahem.
Yeah, it says Menahem in the Zohar and even in Lamentations. You can go to the text. Go to Lamentations 1:16. And then I got another scripture you can go to.
I'm about to be home in 10 minutes, and I'm about to beat on your top like you've never been beat up on before.
Yeah, in the Talmud it says the same thing. It says that the Messiah will be called Menachem. It also says the same thing. So we got the Torah, then you got the Zohar, and then you got the Talmud saying the same thing.
So when we refer to the Messiah, we are specifically the Messiah is Jesus. Jesus is the Messiah.
He
The
didn't
Prophet
rebuild the
Muhammad.
temple. He didn't. Yeah, Jesus didn't rebuild the temple. He will have to have rebuilt the temple and establish peace on the earth and remove the evil on the earth. He didn't do
Oh,
none
the
of that
Prophet
stuff.
Muhammad did that.
He was supposed to.
The Prophet Muhammad rebuilt the temple.
You said the Prophet Muhammad rebuilt the
The
temple,
Prophet
the Beit
Muhammad rebuilt the
HaMikdash,
temple of Abraham. Yeah. The Prophet Muhammad rebuilt the temple of Abraham.
the temple of Abraham.
And he established peace. Yeah, the temple of Abraham.
He didn't rebuild the temple of the Israelites. He rebuilt the he built the stone idol and a black rock that y'all kiss and worship.
Brother, watch your mouth because this is the temple of Abraham.
That's what you call a temple.
Which is the temple of Ishmael and Isaac.
According
We
to
believe
according
we
to
believe that
the according to the
Abraham
Torah,
built that temple, and that black stone that you're uh, calling a what you call it, an idol. That black stone was sent from heaven, and we do not. I just want to clarify: we do not worship that stone, but that stone is the cornerstone of the building that was sent by God Himself.
Sergio, you saying this brother is a polytheist?
I'm saying why would there be a rock in the middle and then they're all, kissing it, doing all that? Like,
Because look, that is the cornerstone of the temple given by God Himself. God. So when the temple was being built, all the rocks were around Abraham and Ishmael, and then God sent a final rock, so that the piece that was missing was given by God.
all right, I got something from the Zohar. Let me read this real quick. It says, Rabbi Simeon said, the scripture really speaks in praise of Sarah for what she saw that he was indulging in idolatrous practices. When he said, surely this is not the son of Abraham who follows the steps of Abraham, but the son of Hagar the Egyptian who is reverting to the type of his mother. And she said unto Abraham, cast out this bondwoman and her son, for the son of this bondwoman should not be here with my son, even with Isaac. So this is saying right here that Ishmael was an idolater. That's what this text says right here. And then it says that, yeah, it says, surely this is not the son of Abraham who follows the footsteps of Abraham. So it says that Ishmael didn't follow after the footsteps of Abraham.
Jesse, you there? Jesse, you there? I look like Jesse. Jesse had to go pray. Like Jesse had to go pray. Yeah, Sergio. I think that live we did like I think last week. I think Jesse kinda he kinda got the best of you, but I think today you got the best of Jesse.
Nah, brother, I didn't hear what he said. What did he say?
Yeah, I can read this. It says right here, like even in the Midrash, it says that Ishmael was an idolater, according to the Midrash.
And what is the midrash?
rabbinic text,
And what is rabbinic text?
the religion of the Jews. Yeah, religion of the Israelites, religion
The
of the
what?
Pharisees.
So first of all, was Abraham a idolater?
No, not Abraham.
Abraham built the temple.
That doesn't make you an idolater. Building a temple doesn't make you an idolater.
Okay, but I'm saying the very temple that you are blaspheming, the very temple that you claim that we did idolatry around, is the temple of Abraham.
You saying that Mecca is the temple of Abraham?
Yes.
Can you prove that? Do you have any sources?
Yes, I do. But you have to give me about 7 minutes to pull up to the crib. But you can Google it. Just Google it. Who built Mecca? I don't hear no typing figures now. Who built Mecca? Who built the Kaaba?
Can you show
Google it.
anything in the Torah about
Brother, just
about Mecca?
yes.
What scripture is it?
It's going to be spoken of in the it's referred to as the Valley of Baca. And it says those who make pilgrimage to the Valley of Baca are blessed.
Yeah, this says in Judaism, the Valley of Baca, Emet Baca, is a poetic spiritual location mentioned in Psalms 84 and 6.
Okay.
It doesn't say Mecca. It says
it's
Baca.
okay, but here's the thing. Baca is you want to say it's poetic and it's that's all fine and dandy, but the reality is Baca is a literal place. It's a literal place that people used to make pilgrimage to. And this is the former name of Mecca. The former name. So prior to it being called Mecca, it used to be called Baca. And it gets even deeper. So this term Baca means valley of weeping. Mecca is the valley of weeping.
What is the scripture that I can go to it?
What?
What you talking about? The Valley of Baca.
The valley of Baca. Pull up the verse.
Psalms 84, right? You're talking about
yeah, Psalms 84. That's the one.
It says Psalms 84 and it says, "Blessed is the man whose strength is in thee, whose heart are ways of them, who passing through the valley of Baca make it well. The rain also filled the pools. They go from strand to strand, everyone in Zion appeared before Elohim. Yahweh Sabaoth, hear my prayer, give ear, Elohim of Jaquak Salah. Behold, our Elohim, our Elohim, our shield, look unto the face of thy anointed." So it says, it looked like he's talking about King David on this.
Brother, we're just talking about the place. We're just talking about the place. The Valley of Baca. It's not talking about a. It
says, "Blessed is the man who strengthened thee, whose heart are ways of them." They go. Hold on, let me go to it.
They go. Pilgrimage there. You know who makes pilgrimage there?
Assalamu alaikum. That's Dawood.
Walaikum salam.
You know who makes pilgrimage there?
Sergio about to get jumped.
Nah, I'm listening.
So it says the valley of Baca in Judaism is a poetic symbolic reference found in Psalms 84. Valley of weeping, valley of tears. Jewish commentators view it as a place representing the hardships, dry spells, and the sorrow trials that people face on their spiritual journey.
And by the
Okay.
way, the Jewish rabbis of that time actually admitted that he is the real forthcoming prophet, but they denied it because they were different. They spoke a different language, and their arrogance diverged them from the truth. But they themselves, if you look at the history, they said that they do accept Muhammad as the next messenger, but they chose to disobey.
And I just want to point out, brother, that from the verse that you just read, you read, you said that it's a place that people, what you said they cry, right? They cry when they go there.
Yeah, that's what it says. Yeah,
That's what Muslims do when they go to Mecca.
yeah. I'll have to
And
study this
Bakah,
text.
look,
Yeah.
Bakah is the former name of Mecca, the former name. This place. Now, when you get deep into it, you know the city of weeping and stuff like that.
It
So
says
not
right
like,
here. It says right here that in Psalms 84, it's understood as a literal geography in the land of Israel. So this is what
all right, where in Israel?
it's saying in the associated with weeping, valley of tears through the Jewish pilgrimage journey towards Zion. This is talking about Zion.
Okay, all right, where do they do this in Israel?
You said what?
Where is this place in Israel? Because now I'm telling you, I have a physical location. I can I can I can prove to you that people do this as far as make the pilgrimage, and
It
not only
says
that, but
it says that Psalms 84 directs the journey towards Zion, Jerusalem, where the traveler appears before God. Not listen to this, not a location in the Arabian Peninsula.
it says not in a location in the Arabian Peninsula. It says that, or did you say that?
That's what it says. That's what my source is saying. Yeah.
It says not in the
It says
Arabian
not in the
Peninsula.
Arabian Peninsula, no.
All right, where is this done?
It's saying that Psalms
Because
84 directs the journey towards Zion. That's
but we're not talking about Zion, brother. We're talking about Bakah. Where is Bakah in Israel?
it's towards Zion, so it will be Zion. It's towards Zion.
Where is it? Where is it?
Jerusalem.
But I'm saying, is there a place called Bakah in Israel that you can point out to today?
It says often translated as the Valley of Tears. The final destination is where the temple. So it's just talking about like on the way to Zion. It's a place on the way to Zion. That's all it's saying.
Okay. Okay, it's a place on the way to Zion. That's fine. But where you also made the claim that this place is in Israel. So where is this Valley of Weeping in Israel? Because the Valley of Weeping is Mecca. And I'm home, and I'm about to start pulling out my sources.
All right. So let me just read this real quick. Right. It says it says right here. Let's see. Yeah, I don't see it talking about what you're saying.
You don't see what it talks about where I'm saying. What do you mean you don't see what it talks about what I'm saying?
I have to
What are you
look it
not
up.
saying?
I have to look it up in the lexicon.
Because you're never going to find it. There is no Valley of Weeping in Israel. But there's a Valley of Weeping in Mecca. As a matter of fact, this location has something called weeping trees. So the trees around Mecca appear like they're weeping. Give me a second. I'm about to just give me a little bit of a second. Getting myself together. I just got home, so now I'm really about to beat on your top like you owe me money.
Ah,
All right, give me a second.
Jesse talking real spicy, huh? Sergio.
Yeah, it don't have none. Like it doesn't say where is it. It doesn't say in the Torah. So why would it be there? Yeah.
And Jesse made it up. Sergio, you saying Jesse made it up?
It's not in the Torah. That's what I'm saying.
All right, Jesse, you acting pseudo. All right, Jesse.
Yeah. So my source is saying not. It's saying not in a site in the Arabian Peninsula. So that's it. That's what the source says. Not in a site in the Arabian Peninsula.
All right, Jesse, back on his laptop.
Okay, I'm not on my laptop, but I am on my phone. At first I was driving, so I couldn't really Google nothing or anything like that. But now I'm home, so let me pull up some stuff real quick.
Yeah. It says no, not in the Arabian Peninsula.
Is that what it says?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what
So
my source is saying. Yeah.
okay, so the Quran says, surely the first house of worship established for humanity is the one at Bakah, a blessed sanctuary and a guide for all people. Okay, so that's literally declaring that uh, Bakah is the first sanctuary for people. Now, give me a second to go into the top sphere of this.
Well, that's not a temple. It said Solomon had a temple. You know what I'm saying? It was
Bakah is a temple.
David's temple.
It didn't say
He
Solomon. This
had
is Abraham.
and then you had the second temple in Jerusalem. That will be the temple of the Israelites of the children of Israel. So according to your Quran, it tells you that you're supposed to the Israelites are the chosen. So that means you're supposed to follow with the Israelites, and even what they call Jesus, who's a Jew. You're supposed to follow after what he's saying. So he's saying. So this is what I'm saying. You might as well stop saying that Jesus is the Messiah, because you don't believe in none of his words. You don't even believe in the Torah. So the temple, the Beit Hamikdash is supposed to be built by the Messiah from the lineage of Judah, not not this temple of what you're talking about, of this religion, Islam, or that's not a temple. That's a place of worship. I mean, like I said, the Jews have a place of worship in Jerusalem. Like I said, that's not a temple. A temple was described to how Solomon built his temple. That would be a temple. Where y'all worshiping, that's not really a temple. You know what I'm saying? Like the second temple was a temple of the Jews. You know what I'm saying? During the second century, you know what I'm saying? Second century, second
Okay,
century
can you hear now?
BC. Yeah.
All right. I apologize. I went into an elevator, so I didn't hear anything you said. But go ahead and repeat it, and then I'm gonna jump back on your head on this point that I was making a
So
second
like I
ago.
said, the you talking about this temple, right? This temple at Mecca or whatever.
Right.
And I told you that the temple was supposed to be built by the Jews. So you had Zerubbabel who rebuilt the second temple, and he was from the tribe of Judah, right? You had what they call Shlomo, which was Solomon, who built the first temple,
The
right? Then
first
you have,
temple was not built by Solomon. The
it
first
was
temple
built
was
by
built by
the
Abraham.
workers, the Canaanites that he hired. Yeah,
But I'm telling you, the first temple, that's not the first temple because Abraham built the first temple. He's not a Jewish man. Abraham was the first builder of the temple, and he's the one who built
can you
Bakah.
show what
Or
temple Abraham built in the Torah?
I can show it in the Quran. So let me go ahead
Dog, I told you to show it in the Torah.
brother, I'm not playing your little
Yeah,
games.
show it in the Torah.
I'm
I'm asking
showing.
you to show it
Look,
in the Torah.
you,
See,
hey,
you can't
hey,
do it.
you have every right to bring up your scriptures. I'm gonna bring up my own scriptures. So
So
now
this is not. So notice what
hold
you
on.
are
Let me
saying is
read.
not
Let me
even in
read,
the
brother.
Torah.
Let me
Where does
let me
it say
read.
that
Let me.
Abraham built the temple in the Torah?
Did it say Bakah in the Torah?
It doesn't say that there was a temple built there.
But
They
does
got
it
it
say?
right.
Does it mention? Is Bakah mentioned in your book?
Yeah, but that's not the same word as Mecca.
Okay. Okay. So we can agree that Bakah is mentioned in your book.
Yeah,
Who do you claim built Bakah?
it doesn't say anything.
It doesn't say anything. So you
Oh,
don't have no scripture that declares who built this temple.
because the temple was built by Solomon. Watch.
Okay, I'm specifically referring to Bakah. Does it say anybody built it in your book?
No, not in the Torah.
Okay, so you don't have that information. All right, thank you.
It doesn't
So
say nobody built anything. It just says
okay, but all right.
there's nothing being built. You're saying
Matter of
that,
fact, hey brother,
there was
I want you to read that
nothing
verse.
being built.
I
There's
want you.
nothing being built in the scripture that you showed in Psalms
Okay,
84.
all right,
There's nothing being built there.
all right.
What was
Now,
being
now,
built? What?
let's start
What was
this.
being built?
Let's start
There
here.
was nothing being built. What are you
Can
talking
you can
about?
you read can you reread that verse about the valley of Baca? Can you reread that, please? And I would like you to continue on reading once you read. So don't just stop where you
It
stop.
says for the yeah. So
Just
this
keep
is
on keep on reading, and I'll tell you when to stop.
Psalms 84. What?
The one that you just read, where it says the valley of Baca, uh, those who make pilgrimage there are blessed.
All right. It says such as the it says the valley of Baca is mentioned in Psalms. Scholars debate its location, suggesting it is either a literal dry route or a valley near Jerusalem, such as the Valley of Rephaim, a purely symbolic valley of weeping. It says, linked by some scholars to tree groves outside of Jerusalem. Geographical locations, Valley of Rephaim, right? So this is what the scholars are saying, that is the
Okay.
Valley of Rephaim. Yeah, it's not,
All right, check this out.
yeah.
Check this out. Now, what you just read, did they say that this is debatable?
Yeah,
So they're up there. It's debatable. They don't really know. There's debates about it. Correct?
it says, that, let's show another source, hold on.
No. Reread that source you said. Reread the one you just read.
Yeah, it says, the Valley of Baca is mentioned in Psalms. Scholars debate its location.
They
So,
debate its location. Okay.
yeah, suggesting it is either a literal dry route or valley near Jerusalem.
Near
So
Jerusalem.
they're suggesting that it's a valley near Jerusalem, such as the Valley of Rephaim. So that's what the source is.
All right, keep on reading. And what else did it say?
Yeah, it says, or a purely symbolic valley of weeping for travelers. It says
Keep
geographical locations linked by some scholars to tree groves outside Jerusalem.
outside Jerusalem. Okay.
Yeah.
It links to tree groves outside of Jerusalem. Okay. All right.
Yeah, and then it says, yeah, it just keeps saying, on the way to Zion, on the way to Zion. That's all it's saying. So
Okay.
so it's saying the valley of Rephaim. That's what
Okay.
they're saying that is.
But hold on. What you just said it was debatable.
Yeah, that doesn't mean that there's scholars that are.
But I'm just saying it's not 100%. They're not 100% sure, correct?
It is sure because we have other scholars saying it.
Brother, did you just say it was debatable, or did you say it was that they are for sure that this is the place?
No, it says they're suggesting. They're suggesting. Yeah.
Suggesting. Okay. All right.
Yeah, it says right here. It
Did,
says right
did
here.
what you
It says
did what you just said refer to trees that were outside of Jerusalem?
yeah, outside of Jerusalem. Yeah.
Okay, trees that were outside of Jerusalem. So that means not in Jerusalem. Okay. All right. So I wanted you to read the verse, but we'll come back to that because you read some type of commentary. Now I'm going to read my verse. This is Quran 396. It says, "Surely the first house of worship established for humanity is the one at Bakah, a blessed sanctuary and a guide for all people." Now
You
the
said a
top sphere,
sanctuary. You said a sanctuary for all people.
a sanctuary and a guide for all people.
Okay, so you talking about the sanctuary, I know. So let's see. Let's say if I accept that verse. So you say that you talking about the sanctuary, this temple. The temple was not given to the other nations. The temple was given to the Israelites.
No, it was not, brother. It
Who
was
were
for
the ones that were in
brother,
charge of the temple? Who were the ones
brother,
that were in charge of the temple? That were
brother.
the Sadukites, the
Hold on, hold
Kohan.
on. That's not the same temple. First of all, we're talking about a temple built by Abraham. Abraham is the father of all nations, isn't he?
Yeah.
Okay. Not just the Israelites, not just the Ishmaelites. He is the father of all nations. So let me continue to read to give you some more information. Okay. So this is going to be the top sphere on this verse or the commentary, which is a little more direct than what y'all have. It says, "The Kaaba is the first house of worship. Verily, the first house appointed for mankind, for all people, for their acts of worship and religious rituals. They go around the house of Tawaf, pray in its vicinity, and remain in its area of uh, itikaf. Was that at Bakah, meaning Kaaba? That was Kaaba that was built by Abraham, whose religion the Jews and the Christians claim they follow. However, they do not perform Hajj to the house that Abraham built by Allah's command, and to which he invited the people to perform Hajj. Allah said, "Next, I, full of blessings, sanctified, and a guide for all al Amin."
I'm gonna
Imam
ask.
Imam Ahmad recorded that Abu Dar said, "I said, O Messenger, which masjid was the first to be built on the surface of the earth?" He said, Al Masjid Al Haram in Mecca. I said, "Which was built next?" He replied, Al Masjid Al Aqsa in Jerusalem. I said, "What was the period between the buildings of the two?" He said, 40 years. He added, "Whoever you may be and the prayer becomes due, perform the prayers there, for the whole earth was made a masjid." Al-Bukhari and Muslim also concluded this hadith. The names of Makkah, such as Bakah, was that at Bakah, where Bakah is one of the names of Mecca. Bakah means it brings Bakah, crying or weeping, to the tyrants and the arrogant, meaning the city, and becomes humbled in its vicinity. It is also said that Makkah was called Bakah because people do Bakah next to it, meaning they gathered around it. There are many names of Makkah, such as Bakah, the ancient house, the sacred house, the city of safety and security. Makkah names include Ram, mother of mercy, and the mother of towns, Salah, as well as others. The station of Abraham. Allah's statement, it is in a manifest signs, means clear signs that Abraham built the Kaaba, and Allah has honored it and blessed it. Allah then said, the station of Abraham when the building of the Kaaba was raised, Abraham stood on, and Macomb so that he could raise the walls higher, while his son Ishmael was handing the stones to him. We should mention that Macomb used to be situated right next to the house. Later during his reign, Umar bin Khattab moved to the Maqam further to the east, so that those who go around the house of Tawaf were able to perform it easily without disturbing those who pray next to Maqam after finishing their Tawaf. Allah commanded us to pray next to Maqam. And take you the people of Maqam to the station of Abraham in a piece of prayer. We mentioned in the hadiths about the subject before, and all thanks are due to Allah. Awaf said that Ibn Abbas commented on the statement, and the manifest signs of Maqam of Abraham, such as Maqam and Al-Mashar Haram, Majid said, the impression of Abraham's feet remains in the Maqam as a clear sign. It was reported that Umar bin Abdul Aziz and Al Hassan Quetta, such as Saudi Baba said similarly. Okay, the haram and the sacred area is a safe area. Whoever enters it, he attains security. Meaning, the haram of Mecca is a safe refuge for those in a state of fear. There in its vicinity, they will be safe, just as it was the case during the time of Jaliliyah. During the time of Jaliliyah, a man would commit murder, then wear a piece of wool around his neck and enter the haram. And even when the sons of the murdered person would meet him, he would not make a move against them until he left the sanctuary. Hold on, let me.
Yeah, see. Let me know when you're done, so I can show my sources.
Right. Have they not seen that we have made?
Yeah, so you would say that
have they not seen that we have made Makkah a secure sanctuary while men were being snatched away from all around them? And so let them worship Allah, the Lord of all this house, the Kaaba. He who has fed against hunger has made them safe from fear. It is not allowed for anyone to hunt, pick grass. You know what? Go ahead, brother. What do you want to say? I'll continue in a second.
Yeah, so you keep talking about all this, like Abraham worship at what they call Bakar or whatever, right?
No, it's not Abraham worship. It's the worship of Allah. Abraham is the one who built
You said Abraham built it.
Yeah, Abraham built it.
Okay, so I'm gonna show this source, right? Let me show this source real quick. This is Psalms 132 and 13. For the Adonai has chosen Zion, and he has desired it for his dwelling place. So that is where the Jews are going to worship. They're going to worship in Zion. This is my resting place forever. Here I will dwell, for I have desired it. Psalm Tehillim 76 and 2. His tent is in Salem, his dwelling place in Zion. This is still Jerusalem worship. Even those I will bring to my holy mountain, that's Mountain Zion, and make them joyful in my bayat, so the house of prayer. For my house will be called a house of prayer for all people. So the house of prayer, the Beit Hamikdash, the temple, is gonna be in Jerusalem. It's not gonna be in what they call Mecca or whatever. The temple of the Israelites, of the chosen people, is gonna be in Jerusalem. It's not gonna be in that. You know what I'm saying? According to the Torah. So the place of worship will have to be they call Jerusalem. That's where the Jews pray. That's where some of them worship at the Western Wall. That is where they make prayers for the Beit Hamikdash to be rebuilt by the Mashiach, right? And you know, that's the place according to the Torah. They call known as the Kotel, the Wailing Wall, right? The place of prayer, right? In Temple Mount. And that is the place where the Messiah is gonna go so he can rebuild the temple according to Judaism, according to the Torah. There will be a Messiah from Judah. He's supposed to be the one that's gonna rebuild the temple. The Messiah from Judah is gonna have to be the one that's gonna rule over all nations and be on the throne in Zion, because that is where Yahweh's king is going to be. Yeah. So nowhere in the Torah does it say, worship in Mecca. Nowhere in the Torah do you see it. Nowhere in Jewish text do you see that. Because the place of worship has always been the same, has been Jerusalem. That is where Solomon worshiped. That is where King David worshiped, right? And that is they call the prayer where they make tefillah, where they pray. There's always been Jerusalem. That's what the Torah says. You know what I'm saying?
Brother, what I'm trying to point out is the Kaaba or Mecca or Bakah city, the Valley of Weeping is the same place mentioned within the Quran. This Valley of Bakah is built by Abraham. You know, I'm not denying that there was temples built in Jerusalem. Matter of fact, when I read that my hadith, it talked about the second one being built in Jerusalem.
Hey Jesse, I'll probably be back probably tomorrow or you know what I'm saying? Because I gotta call my girlfriend and I gotta call my parents too. So
get out of here.
I'm not trying to run though.
I know you're trying to run.
Nah. Nobody trying to run.
It's all right, brother. You always
Nah.
All right, Big Sergio.
Yeah, I'm not. Nah. Ain't nobody trying to run for you, Jesse. I'll be back next time. Real talk.
All right, big dog. I'm gonna holler at you.
Yeah, already. Yeah.
All right, hey Jesse, we about to close out. We about to get up out of here. Everybody hit that like, share, and subscribe button. Hit that like button. Hit that hype button. When we out of here, replay gang. Come in if you replay gang. Come in if you watching it. You know what I'm saying? After the replay. All right, Jesse, we out of here. Assalamu alaikum, brother.
Wa alaikum salam, Aki.
All right, good shit.